Ahoy everyone, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So we had left off yesterday with the game crashing on us and losing a few minutes of footage of progress, but I don't remember what we were doing. I know it was at the bottom of the base, but other than that, hello everybody. I know it was at the bottom of the base. We were working somewhere down here doing something, but I don't remember what we were working on. So I am just going to move on with some stuff. One of the biggest issues we have right now is the heat is starting to build up. Here, let's try to get a heat over temperature overlay. With all of the various machines running and things like that, we are we are creating a fair amount of heat. Was clearing a gray water reservoir. No, I think we already did that. That's already done. That's already done and everything's hooked up. I know we got, we have access to this bad boy here. Skull, who's scalding? What are you doing down here, buddy? What are you guys doing down here? Can you not? Can't, you know what? I'm just gonna lock the door behind these bad boys, these guys here. It's just, you don't need to clean down there. It's a waste of time. Let's just go ahead and lock that door right there. You don't need to scald yourselves to death. We definitely have some heat buildup, so that is something we're going to need to work on. We do have the thimble reeds growing now. I'm pretty sure I need those for exosuits, so it's good that we got those all working. What are you doing to it? You feeding it? Farmer's touching it? Diddling it? He's diddling it. One of the things I wanted to do was figure out a way, because we have access to a lot of water down here. And what I wanted to do was use this water to fuel an electrolyzer, but unfortunately it's hot water, so that would not help the base out. We do have some vacuum up here and a nice little cold biome next to it, aka the edge of the map, basically, the outside. It is cold over here, so I can mine over, next to the vacuum, and it'll be cold. So there is that option. And the other thing is there are some machines that will just cool down water and gases passed through it, so we could do that as well. Hey, squirrel. Those are my various options. What I was talking about doing before was just having a, mining out an area here and just having a radiant pipe in there to radiate the heat. But I feel like eventually what I'll end up, it might be a short-term solution. The other side of the coin is I have unlimited natural gas and copious amounts of natural gas at that. So what I was thinking I could do is increase my power production and then build some of those machines that require, what's it called? That cool down the gases and the liquids. I don't remember which ones they are off the top of my head right now. Or if I even have them unlocked. I don't remember. Let's see, we got a space heater, we got an ice maker, and we got a little fan there. I don't think that'll help for too long. Textile loom, skill scrubber, boop 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 doop a doop. Some crown molding. I don't know if I ever built a water cooler. I don't think I ever did actually do that. Okay, so let's take a look at our research there. Liquid-based refinement, desalinator, or scrubber. Is that it? Thermo aqua tuner. Cools the liquid piped through it. Outputs heat in the immediate vicinity. So I do have access to that, but it would increase... It will make heat. And then there's a thermal regulator there. Cools the gas pipe through it. I think we're going to unlock this bad boy. Maybe we could build one at the top of the base, like up here where it's cool. And the heat created up there just won't be an issue. That's what I'm thinking. A bunch of CO2 downstairs. Yep. I haven't actually done a... Wait, that's what we were doing! That's what we were doing yesterday when we crashed. We were putting in a CO2 scrubber. That's what we were working on. Okay, that is it. Thank you, Hayate. I remember now. We were putting in a CO2 scrubber. Why am I getting a phone call? Screen call. Somebody wants to talk to me? Blech. We were putting in a CO2 scrubber. That's exactly what we were doing. Hold your breath, guys. It's fine. Just climb on top of that door to breathe some oxygen. There we go. Okay. Is that gonna be under oxygen? Carbon skimmer. I put one right there. Yeah, I remember now, aka Hayate remembered for me. He remembered me. Yeah, well. Yeah, I hit screen call on my phone and they immediately just hung up, so. Keep that insulated area going at the bottom of the base. Finger guns helping where I can. Thanks, buddy. So we will need power down here. Oh god, yeah. This is fine. A proper power distribution area would be ideal as well. Eee. But carbon skimmer first. If a friend of mine hit screen call, I'd pick up as well. That wasn't one of my friends. If it was one of my friends, I would have recognized the number. Now, if I remember correctly, these output bad water. I think. Yeah, you guys are a little injured from all that scalding. There we go. So let's see. Liquid water intake. I think it needs clean water. Water from over here, I believe. But we can always uses water to filter carbon from the air. Large amounts of carbon dioxide produces no breathable air. Okay, so we definitely gonna need to go to plumbing.
Hello there.
Hello there. And plug this bad boy in. Hey, Neocrat. Welcome, welcome. Get some wheeze. It's not as simple as just get wheeze warts. You know, just get rid of the heat. It's fine. No problem. No problem if you can just get rid of the heat. Let's see. We're gonna put in a liquid. We're just gonna jump this bad boy. Whip. Right there. In. And this, has a bad water out, which I could probably just plug into this one over here. Just do a little skip here. Whip. Yeah, that's right. No, wait, no. No, that was right. Chlorine kill the germs in the water? Yes, it can. And I do have a fair bit of chlorine around. Doesn't have to be pure. Oh, I know. It's just I don't have any gray water right now. And the gray water tank is pretty new, so I mean, it's there's like nothing in there. I'll run it off clean water for a little while. And then we'll switch it. Got really lucky with a volcano. Asteroid had 3 cool biomes and 3 wheeze warts to help cool down. Yeah, that would that'd be ideal if you just didn't have any problems. Just plug it in there. That should be fine. All right, get that insulated to Noah. Let's at least mop up the urine down here. Getting rid of this carbon dioxide, I think, will help a lot with the weird distribution of gases kind of on, like, my basement level. Oh, do I have, poles yet? I haven't researched my pole dancing classes just yet. Also, skills? Oh, there's a bunch more skills to skill people with. Okay, Mike, improved construction 3. Canuck, improved construction 2. Telkus, you get to be a thick boy with improved carrying. Let's see, George, I want exosuit training, so we're moving up that way for that. Zate, same thing. Wolf, gonna give you critter ranching. Steve, max that farming skill. Goldukat, let's see, what do we not have? We don't have a doctor or an artist, but that doesn't seem terribly important. We also don't have anybody. Oh, finally, there we go. Somebody, Hayate, you get to be my engineer. Electrical engineering, there you go, take that hat. Goldukat, you'd boop do, just be a thick boy. Goldukat, critter ranching. Follow here. Yeah, Telkus, you did make it into the game. Let's see. Yeah, just, you like to farm, so let's give and you like to carry. Big Bob, improved carrying, solar. Farming, there we go. Got a lot of people with a lot of skills here. So now Hayate can actually, upgrade these so that they output more power. So, what we're gonna do is get that carbon skimmer running. And then what I'm going to do is, I think we're going to need a proper power distribution network, and then I think we need to work on the heat. And then this needs to actually be turned on. Because without a proper power distribution network, we're going to be having lots and lots of problems. So enable that building right there. Hello there. Your hangover has ended. Guldukat, I'm glad to hear it. Wow, that was a hell of a hangover if it just ended. If you need to pee, go to the bathroom. There is a bathroom. Yeah, look at Hayate go! Yes! Build me a power plant worthy of Mordor. And we got like cotton popping out now, reed fiber. We're gonna need to work on that, but one thing at a time. Let's get this freaking carbon skimmer running. That's exactly, oh my god, I can't believe it took me that long to remember that. And by remember that, I mean have someone else remember it for me. But yes, we were working on getting a carbon skimmer going. Would have been easier, a plan for power distribution from the start. Oh, I have planned on it. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I just haven't done any of the excavation yet because we haven't needed it yet. I know exactly how I'm going to do it. It's all up here, trust me. It's all up here. I do not have a medical area, KJ. The way I see it, if these people burn themselves horribly, they deserve the pain. What's a poke shell do? I got 15 people right now. I'm relatively comfortable with that. It'll heal over time. I want to print this bad boy out. I don't know what he does. He's cute though. Look at his little gibbly eyes there. The Tada Baby Pokey. Tada Baby Poke Shell. Yeah. Yeah, Hayate. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. All right, so what are we missing? This is not running yet. Pipe blocked. Oh. We're missing one. Can someone... Thank you! There we go. They need water, Ben. There's plenty of water in the base for them to play with. They like, like crabs or something? Oh, crab friends? Oh no! That's not what I wanted to, that's exactly, okay, we're gonna have to redo, that's exactly what I was hoping would not happen. So I'm just gonna do this. Here, oh fuck. I just have to rebuild, I have to unbuild it and rebuild it. Dirty water systems F, nah, it's fine. I just gotta reroute that one pipe and it's fine. Do that. We'll get it fixed up nice. Can you refine the gray water? You have to, if you find a way to kill all the germs, yeah, it's fine. Find a way to kill the germs and you're good. You can do that with chlorine or heat. There we are. That plugged back in. Plug this one back in and it'll work out just fine. Come on. It's just kind of like slowly building out because these little tiny like niblets coming through are really little. So it's got a little time to build up there. Come on, finish those pipes. Let's just make sure this actually blips. There we go. Beautiful. All is well. Now we're going to start, we're going to be creating some fairly large amounts of, well, we're making a little bit of polluted water, and what we're going to end up doing is turning that into gray water, and then we can pump the gray water directly into the, once we have a bunch in here, we'll pump the gray water directly into the carbon skimmer. It'll make polluted water, turn the polluted water into gray water, back into the tank, then back into the carbon skimmer, all as well. Oh, I know how to kill the germs. It's just not a priority right now. I know how to do it. It's just there's a lot of things to get done, and that's low priority. Priority one was to get the carbon skimmer running because the carbon dioxide... Basically, my plan was to start working on the carbon dioxide problem when it backed up into the basement. It's backed up into the basement just about, dealing with the carbon problem. Carbon problem solved. Those gases start floating down. Next thing on the list to do is the power distribution network, which I have a plan for. And it's going to be basically a lot of... I'm going to need a lot of excavation. The idea for the power distribution network is it was going to go right about here. Right in this kind of like vertical area above the tanks here. The problem is this is in the way. It's not a big deal. I can work around that, but it is a minor issue. What is the water geyser doing? It is currently underwater doing nothing. It produces very hot water, which kind of just floods down into the base right now. So right now it's not really doing anything. It's just kind of sitting there. Disinfecting the gray water pipes. Ooh, someone just scalded themselves. Where's that? There's a button for that. Hang on. Pop this open up, and then I think there's a button for that, right? Disinfect buildings. Maybe I have to do it like... Will they do the actual pipes or just the vent? Disable, disinfect on that. Just the liquid vent maybe. Hot water can disinfect. I'm not sure if it's hot enough. I don't know because I've never done it that way before. I don't know at what temperature the germs will die. My thought is it's probably pretty high. But I don't know for certain. We'll figure it out as we go. I've never used the heat. I have used the chlorine, like, in a bootleg system off screen before, but never on screen. And there is a lot of chlorine around I can work with. But the first step in getting my power distribution node up and running is going to be to make sure that we have access to this side of the base, which is going to mean getting rid of the walls on this side so that I can actually get over there. And we'll take that one down too. And what I'm going to do is we're going to be putting airlocks in there. Because we don't actually want... This area is going to be a bit of a nightmare to work in. Magma solves all problems. As someone who's played Dwarf Fortress in my life, that is 100% accurate. I'm gonna just, yep, tell them to do that. Probably have them mop that up. Magma solves all problems. Oh, this might need a little bit more time to act. Yeah, I think we're it's pretty low right here. It's gonna need a little time for, it's like every once in a while kind of hit the local area. For once in a while it needs a little time for the gas to kind of flow over. Dwarf Fortress. Oh, I'm gonna be playing Dwarf Fortress. I've been playing it off screen to kind of. I haven't played it seriously in 10 years, so I've been playing off screen like on my Thursdays when I'm not streaming, just trying to get back into the swing of things, and I freaking love it. I love it. Hello there.
Hello
Hey,
there.
Booga. How are you? Just want to keep an eye on this stuff. You can see that every once in a while it's like there's a little gap. It's just because the carbon dioxide's not flowing in there like fast enough, but that's fine. Oh yeah, Dwarf Fortress is easy to fuck up. I like playing games that I'm not good at on stream, but I at least want to know the basics usually. Before I stream a game, I oftentimes want to know at least the basics. I think for now, what I'm probably just going to do is go like this. Just start getting some levels for me to work on there and getting them mined out. I have everything I need. And I think what I'm gonna probably end up doing is just go past this area, because like I was saying, it was gonna be right here, but that did kind of get in my way there. Yeah, I wasn't a written. I'm kind of hemming and hawing. Like, do I want to just put it right here, or leaving you on for sticker doodle? Huzzah! I'm cat entertainment. Yeah, I did all this yesterday. Directlets are so good for making. Wait, what, KJ? Wait, you can make plastics without oil using these guys? Excuse me? Baking powder? Non-hostile critters that graze only on live mealwood plants. Their backsides are covered in thick woolly fibers that can only grow in hydrogen climates. Pinch of pepper plant, balm lily mealwood, excretes phosphorite. Oh, you can breed a mute. Oh, okay. I was like, I do not remember seeing that. If I get like a mutant, then I can do that. Yeah. Don't worry about that natural gas flooding the base. This is fine. Also, you know what? Someone's gonna need to go in here and take care of all this and actually, like, get that whole thing mined out. Plastic sheep. How hot is it over here? It's not that hot. Quit your bitching. Although, you know what? What do we need to make this an actual? Can we make it a hospital? Is that possible? What do we need to make it it might be too small. It needs a toilet, a mess table. Okay, it needs a toilet and a mess table. Okay. This is fine. One mess table. And a pooper. Shiny Drecklets are damn useful, yeah. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Finish your schoolwork, now I get to watch a stream. Awesome! Welcome. Start producing oxygen. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. But like I said, we're gonna do. I'm okay on oxygen right now. It's not great. It's okay, great, not terrible. Because I believe this was pretty close to no oxygen produced last cycle was awful. I stand corrected. We might need to reorganize a little. Should we just put a full turlet in here? Or just give him an outhouse to use? I'll give him a full turlet. Full turlet. It's easy enough to plug in. Yeah, we'll mop that up. Don't worry. This is fine. There are some scald-related injuries that are starting to build up. And, yeah, our oxygen production is actually, I thought it, whoa, way worse than I thought it was. We ran out of algae. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Right. There is algae around. This is fine. Guys, this is fine. Nope, this is fine, everybody. This is perfectly fine. Just gonna, you know, what we'll do is we'll just tell them to mine this whole thing out. Not gonna be able to get there easily. Yup. Temporary solution to the problem. Yes, it is temporary, but it is quick. So I can that right now, that's what I'm interested in. This is algae? Yes, this is algae. So I'm gonna pop a diddle right there. Yup. So, who knew in a game named Oxygen Not Included that oxygen was going to be important? Okay, I'm gonna go to priorities. I'm gonna have them mark these ones right there specifically as very high priorities. Get that algae into those thingies. Thank you, guys. Now I'm gonna pop this boy, but I don't care about you. I'm gonna go over to that one, and that one, and that one. Gonna mark those as critical right now. Yup. Oh, I know I can turn water into oxygen. I know, but right now that's going to take way longer to get running than this is, and this will keep me alive until I can get that running. Woo! This will keep us alive until we can do that. Alright, reordering those priorities a little bit. Find a cold biome. The closest we have to a cold biome is space.
We love you!
Yeah, baby, I know it.
Anyone asks? 22 months in a row! Thank you very much. We got a little chill up here too. That might be space as well. But everything else is, a little on the warm side. Little on the warm side.
We love you!
Yeah, baby, I know it.
And Hayate, thanks for the resub as well. If I draw just a line over here like this, they'll be able to. Or you know what I can do to make this easier? Nah, fuck it. They got this. I'm gonna cancel that yellow alert now. Just gonna make sure that these are a slightly higher priority. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. maybe we'll just let that oxygen diffuse into the base for a little bit. Liquid hot magma. Just a little bit. Yeah, you can see. Getting rid of the CO2 as best we can. I put it over here to the right because everybody told me that the flow is down and to the right. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. You just have to go down to level 1. Hold your breath a little bit. And then go. Go do your work. Oxygen, pressure. Oh yeah, pressure's real low. There's like no gas in this base. Woo! Okay. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, so yeah. I think for now, to prevent horrible death, we'll at least just set up one of these. Just for now. Yep, definitely having, oh, I'm wondering if maybe it's part of a power issue now, too. All right, yeah, power's an issue, definitely an issue, but oxygen first. Almost succeeding creating a vacuum. Close! But, you know, yeah, almost. Yeah, no, you're right. I was gonna argue the fact, but no, you're fucking right. And then we'll just, beep. Pump, that'll start really sucking down the water, but a little bit more down here. Slime into algae. Oh, we don't really have any slime. I don't think we have very much slime. 0. Yeah, and there is a kind of a goopy environment down here, but slime into algae seems like a few extra steps to go, and there's easier ways to do it. I think nature just made itself a little liquid bridge there. A little liquid diddle. All right, I'm seeing a little bit more blue. Just a little bit more blue here and there. That's a step in the right direction. Is this technically a hospital now that there's a turlet in it? Hey, we technically have a hospital. There's no oxygen in it, but this is fine. Or say close up your water reservoir. What do you mean? It's fine. Oh, you mean this side? Well, maybe we mop up this side first. Nah, there's nothing more in there. Just gotta do that. Beep. There we go. Hey, Steve. Okay, so this thing pumps out a fair bit of gases. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, you immediately start seeing the blue. Now pretty soon we're gonna have some hydrogen build up at the top of the base. Nobody go up there to smoke. This is all fine. This is all fine. They have nowhere to dump the clean. Oh, they dump it in here. Because there's no way to kind of differentiate gray water from fresh water. So I just dump it in here, and then it gets siphoned out in there. That's this thing naturally separates them out. No problems. Hey, can you just pump? Oh no, I was like, can we just pump out oxygen from this thing? Nope. Sorry, just gonna reject those bad boys. I don't even have a dedicated area from a pip yet. Come on, oxygen. Get your way to the top of that base. Float your way up, damn it. Oh, okay. Starting to look a little better. Starting to look a little better. How much algae did we get? 4,000 kilograms? That seems like a lot. And there's more right here for them to work on. Okay. All right. That'll, between that and this, that'll keep me breathing for a little while. To step in the right direction. There's the thermodiddle-diddle-lator. Natural gas, oxygen. Yeah, it's fine. Is there a little bit of trapped oxygen in here? Nah. There is some trapped water, though. So, here, let's, it's just, there's water flooding all over the place. Let's maybe mop all that up. Have a mop of that up. Gonna turn the, yeah, we're gonna turn the whole colony into a big old rocket. There we go. Got yourself some breathing room. Is that a pun? That's a pun. It's a good pun. I like that pun. That's a good pun. Alright, you can start to see that this stuff's lowering down a little bit, which means we are dealing with... Oh, you know what we messed up, though? Here, let's... put in another layer of that. Maybe a couple more, like, a little bit lower on there. Not on this one, though, because I'll just release the water. Alright, F1. Okay, so it's starting to disseminate. Top of the base is still hold your breath only kind of room, but this is fine. Yeah, just mop that up and get the fuck out of there. You're releasing natural gas into the base. So don't smoke at the top of the base or the bottom of the base, the right side of the base, or kind of in the middle either. Could be problematic. Just put it out there. Okay. Not too bad. I think what's going to end up happening is a lot of oxygen will kind of fill up in here and it'll spill out into this. And it's going to take a while for the oxygen like that's being produced down here to really kind of disseminate up, but it will eventually. You can start to see like there's some hydrogen rising up, so that's partly that. Excellent, excellent. I am perfectly happy with the way this base is going. No problems. Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. But I am going to have to continue telling you guys to mine out this way. Because my original plan was to kind of put the power distribution right here. But this guy's in the way, so we might end up just using that as gas. An outgassing area to store our who's is. Our natural gas.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you.
We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, just mine that out. Mine that out. Mine all that out. That's a whole lot of fucking coal in there, too. I just gotta get over to the other side. Ooh, peed! What happened to the bathrooms? Oh, you know what? I may have messed... it's probably the flow. Yep, this is not... Okay, so this is not going to... Okay. I didn't want to do this, but we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to create a different solution to this problem. I was going with the lazy man solution, but lazy man solution's no longer gonna do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna deconstruct that pipe right there, and we're gonna build in a new thingy. Nah, it's not too dumb to pee. It's just there's a little hiccup with the pipes. I was trying to, you know, connect a lot of the piping stuff in together to make it as simple as possible, but I am going to need to kind of make it a little bit more complex. With another one of these, that'll prevent any issues. So like now it's coming out. It was just this backing up. It'll fix itself. Yep, there, now it's fine. And then all we gotta do is that. Just have 2 of those instead of 1. Okay, now, somebody peed. We're gonna have to deal with that. We got all the algae out of there. Alright, we got algae to last for a little while at least. But the mining is going to take a while. So mining towards the green gas nearly is a smart idea. Ideally what we're going to do is get it out of the base. We'll deal with that eventually, but I need that room, and I need that room to be I need more room to work with, and I need the room to be away from the main areas. So I got to get over there. How's this looking? All right, you're just starting to get a little better. They gotta hold their breath at night, too. But this is fine. I'm sure they're used to it by now. I think you saw some colder area down to the bottom left. I think there is a little area down there. This is the wrong one. But I think it's pretty far away. There's a moderate area over here. But getting there is I mean, getting there means going through all of this, and we don't have any suits yet. Suits were a thing we were gonna work on, but then it kind of turned into, you know what? We're all suffocating to death. And then it kind of turned into, you know what? We're having trouble with the power distribution network. We're gonna have to deal with that. So yeah, one problem into the next. Chlorine's good for you. It auto cleanses the base. Mopping, spills. Hey, buddy. Just accidentally leaking natural gas into parts of the base. It's fine, no problems here. I think once we get to this point here, where I've marked, will be pretty good though. That's enough room for me to work with. Yeah, if they just breathe in the chlorine every once in a while, it won't. No slime long. No slime long. Big Bear here. Shockingly, I have no animals with me right now. Shockingly, 0 animals with me at the moment. It's peculiar. I'm sure when it gets close to their dinner time, they'll show up. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe cancel just this for now. They could do that. They could do that bit, but other than that, I don't want them to do any more than that. For once in a while, popping back here. Oxygen? Good? Yes? Better? It's getting better. Thankfully, we haven't vented it all the way up to the top. I'm not seeing too much hydrogen yet. That's good. All right. Crisis not solved, but temporarily averted. Okay, so now what I'm gonna need over here is power-related things. Jumbo battery, and next to each battery, a power converter. And what I'm gonna do over here is we're gonna put in, I think for now we'll put in an airlock here and block this area off.
Hello
Hello
there.
there. Hey, Wolfenstar. Welcome. Block that off. So we're just using this area right here. And then I'll probably tell people to avoid going in here once we get this part done. Pre-planned maintenance tunnels. This is my pre-planned maintenance tunnel. I'm building it over here. This is my power distribution network, exactly how I had already planned it out in my head. It's just moved over to the right a little bit more. It was going to be right here. Instead, it's right over here because this thing's in the way. This is exactly how I had it planned. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to this. Construct those. I'm gonna need a ladder. It's not ideal because all this crazy gas is over here, but this is fine. Ladder there. Deconstruct that. Boop. And the only thing I'm going to need to worry about is getting a big fat wire over this way, but I can get it down underneath without too much issue. Hey, Jerza. Welcome, welcome. Beep, boop. Oh, shit. Did I miss one? I did. Get rid of that. Bam. And then eventually what I'll probably end up doing is maybe pumping out the horrible, horrible gases on this side. So they don't have to hold their breath when they're working on the power distribution network. Beep. Boop. Actually, I could get another one of these in over here. Yeah, we'll just go straight to the chlorine. This is fine. That was food in the game. Not too bad. We got, I mean, they're less productive than ideal because of, you know, we ran out of oxygen for a while, and the temperature's starting to increase, but we've got 2 farms, 2 ranches, and if need be, we can eat mud. Some dupes leveled up. Casca leveled up. Exosuit. Bam! Look at that. Steve, well, you know what? Steve, you like to be a doctor? We don't have anybody who's a doctor yet, I don't think. As the first one, crop tending. Crop tending. There we go. So I can get a whole, I can get another one of these down here, no issue. Copy that down right there. Power. So what we're gonna need to do is mine out down here as well. So we can actually get over there, but that's not an issue. We already know this area is horrible. So no harm done. Although we did lock that door for a reason. I have to tell him to unlock it and get down there. Lock it. Oh yeah, locking, yeah, oh yeah. Here, someone lock this one. Oh, or you know what we could do is instead of locking it, just tell them you can only go, like, just in case someone gets stuck in there. That one you can go that way, that one you can go that way. Don't use the rest of them. Did I just tell you not to fucking go through that door? I'm gonna watch the, maybe that person, like, already had a task and they were like, let's just watch it for a second. Hold your breath, fuckers. All right, they're going around it now. Okay. Man, that orange is an ugly color. This is fine. Getting better. Oh, we're already pumping the natural gas into the natural gas generator. What we'll probably end up doing is opening up some of these areas so that natural gas can fill it up a little bit more, just so we have more of a reservoir. Moving this wall over so that we can have a second natural gas generator for more power. Let's see. Oh, shoot. We do need to change something, though. Because right now, this is set up to just get rid of the chlorine by pumping it into this room. So maybe not want to do that. Maybe pump it someplace else. Where do we... Oh, we got printables available. Beep. I'm just gonna take some dirt, probably. Just print out some dirt. This is fine. Sorry, friend. Mining right over your face. Get that guy out of there. Power distribution network. Then we can just leave it for a while once we aren't overloading all of our lines. And then what we can do is work on getting cold oxygen pumped into the base. It's gonna... One crisis into the next. Can we skill someone else skill up? We got Volcanea exosuit because it's pretty cool. You get to wear that hat. Big Bab. You get to be improved carrying. At least some people can wear exosuits now. Just don't jump in the hole. They're mining bleach stone as well. Just chlorine, natural gas. This whole side of the base is just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. Construct those. While we're at it, we'll do this side as well, just for, you know, make it look even. Then we'll put that ladder back in so they can get all the way up and down. Thank you, guys. What the hell happened here? Everything's fine. This side, if you just look like right here, everything's fine. But we gotta get we need to get the power distribution network set up, and to get that running, we needed to get access to a lot of space on this side of the base, which is nothing but chlorine and natural gas. All right, so what I need to do is go to power, and I need a couple things. I'm gonna need a heavy watt joint plate, I think, because I think that could go through floors. I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna put that in. Oop, cancel that, because that'll probably get something under it. Deconstruct this. This is perfectly healthy. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So I'm gonna need to put this bad boy in right here. Boop. And then I'm gonna need the heavy watt wire is going to need to go, well, it needs to go into the big side. So straight down, here like this. All of these plug into that. Like so. And then this is going to run in the, it's technically not a basement, but this is fine. Straight over to that. And then I don't think this can go through there, but that's fine. This needs to plug in to all of the power producing diddles. Like so. This is fine. This is fine, Atari. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then we'll go over here, and I'm gonna grab regular wires, and then oh, you know what we also need to do is plug the big fat wires into the actual battery. And then take the little wires, and each of these is going to jump over that one and go into the base. This one just needs to go down a level. So what I do is grab a bridge, jump it over, and each of these will go into each level of the floor. This one is on the same level as the thingy. That one might be a little difficult to work with, but this one will go probably down into the basement. But go ahead and let them build that over to about there for now. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Just a natural gas. How hot is it over here? It's actually not that bad. It's not as hot as I expected it to be over here, considering how close we are to whoa, magma. Liquid hot magma. I will, once I get these plugged in, what we'll probably do is, well, we're gonna leave that battery there. Then we need the, okay, so I'm missing power. The heavy watt wire needs to be plugged into the batteries that make, especially the smart battery. Because the smart battery will dictate when everything turns on and off. Poke the oh, we'll get there eventually. We'll poke the magma eventually. Oxygen is starting to get up into different levels now. Yeah, really feel okay. If they really want to breathe good, just hang out in the cesspool. That's the name of the game. Hang out in the cesspool, guys. Oh no, yeah, but this, yeah, we're gonna need to once all this is set up and good to go, what we're gonna need to do is kind of clear the chlorine and the natural gas out of various places they don't need to be. because it's clogging up the carbon skimmer. So probably put like a pump down here. Just have it huck the oxygen up to the top of the base and skim out all the rest. Excuse me. All right, so those are actually plugged in now. And juicing up. So that's working correctly. Gray water, pump the chlorine into here. Yup. It'll eventually overflow. I mean, what we could do is just not give it airflow tiles. Forgot a bridge on the second floor. Well, I didn't do that one on purpose because that one is going the power distribution node, on this level have to get rerouted somewhere else because all this stuff will be in the way. Pump the poop / gray water into the magma. Well, no, that's a usable resource. I need that stuff. That is a viable resource. Okay, now what we need to do is actually break a bunch of lines and plug things in. Haven't seen me in ages. Well, hello, here I am. Playing a new game. Well, new to me, basically. Okay, so now what we need to do is actually start plugging things in. This one I'll probably leave unplugged to anything right now so that we have it available. This one, what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna break this line right there. Like this. And what we'll do is power... I'll do one of these at a time so that we're not disconnecting huge portions of the base. That I will plug into the kitchen area. Why pump some... No, there's no point in pumping anything into the magma right now. But the way I see it is everything is a resource. Carbon dioxide is a resource because that turns into poop water. The poop water is a resource because you can turn it into gray water or you could use it for farming. The gray water is a resource because you could pump it into your electrolyzer. Everything's a resource. Everything has its use. We don't need it, and we're on... This is a game of survival. We need to make sure everything's being used appropriately. All right, so let's take a look at that what we just did. Make sure it's working. All right, so this line is powering those guys right there. What I'm gonna do is this one. I think getting the stuff in the basement hooked up is that seems like another line where like, what are we gonna use this one for? Maybe I'm just gonna leave that one for there for now. I'm just gonna let them run it over and we'll deal with it. I think maybe because most of the power is getting sucked up by the stuff in the basement. So I'm thinking making sure that the power distribution in the basement's probably a good idea. Like what are these? That's 120, 120, 240, 120. Like this stuff right here. Yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff on its own line. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. That is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drop this one straight down from where it is. I'm gonna plug this stuff down here. Everything down here, I'm gonna plug into its own line. So what we'll do is deconstruct these ones right there. And that way, all of everything in like the sub basement will be on its own line there. Everything will turn off temporarily, but that's why I'm kind of doing one line at a time. I'm like, all right, let's get one set of these power distribution nodes set up and move on to the next. Checking the oxygen every once in a while. We're producing enough. But right now, a lot of room is being taken up by some of the gases we don't need. Getting those bad boys plugged in. Almost done. This is the key line right there, so that one we need to make sure that one's good. But the power distribution system is basically set up. And whenever we need to expand it, it's just a simple matter of carving out another layer and plugging it into the base. Excellent. There we go. So let's take a look at that now. Power. Wire. Okay, so there are still some minor issues. Like this thing needs to get redone too, but these are plugged into their own. Okay, yeah. Potential power consumed 840 watts. That's perfect. What I do need to do is, I think everything on this end will get plugged into this one, is what we'll do. We might overload a little bit, but we'll see where it is. So we'll deconstruct this one. That wire doesn't need to be there. That wire doesn't need to be there. These don't need to be, all of these minor wires don't need to be here anymore, I don't believe. Nope. Okay, I guess this guy this guy will have a job after all. This section right here will power 2 items for now. So, can I go? Oh, I can't go through that. I can go through this though, so we'll jump it and go. We'll just take a little jaunt. There we go. All of these could be deconstructed here. Boom. Get your haircut's amazing, ASMR. Get your haircut's always been I've never had a bad experience with a haircut, I don't think. Food shortage? Well, that's fine. Whenever we have a food shortage, we just tell them, hey, guess what? You're eating a bunch of mud for a while. They don't each need their own cot if they're injured, right? That'd be insane. I think everything's plugged in right now except for those right there. I'm there. Oh, you know what? We might need to redo some automation wires or something. These guys, like, this stuff should be running right now, but it's not. So they're like, these should, the whole thing should fill up. And then this should kick on. But as long as it's working right now, that's good. Hey, George. Nobody better be frickin' idle. There's a lot of goddamn work to do. Oh, you know what? No one's allowed in here. Sorry.
Everything's perfectly all right now.
Sorry, guys.
We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you.
I yelled at you, and but no, this is fine. Yeah, get those, get that last line in, and then we'll close that door again. More natural gas generator. Yeah, that's the plan, is to move this door over, probably, and then just make another one. Hold your breath. It's just natural gas. Hot natural gas. It's fine. Hot? Yeah, it's pretty warm in there. All right, put this back on only one way. All right, so those are running now. So there's definitely a disconnect somewhere here. Something's not working right. Ideally, I want the power running until these are filled up until they're, you know, the same level as this. Notification stuck on the screen. What are we talking about? Oh my god, that is weird. Bender is broken. That's weird. And Bender, I know you're like my favorite buddy, but that's a little problem. I think I might have to, yeah, we can switch cams. Penny cam fixes all. Penny cam fixes all. There we go. You guys know what it's, you know the routine. Penny cam fixes all. But I am going to take a really quick bio break right now. And I will be right back now that we, sorry, fix it. No, it's fine. It's fine. We fixed it. We fixed it. I'm going to take a real quick break here. Just go to the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, eat your mud, get your power distributed. So let's take a look at the automation wires here. These are all plugged into the smart battery. The only thing I could think is that the smart... Oh, you know what it might be? It's not a big deal. The smart battery doesn't have the same capacity. I can just tell it to run at a higher threshold? No, or a lower threshold. Move the low threshold up, it would run more often. It's not perfect, but it works. Because ideally what I want it to do is, you know, charge these up a ways. Oh, I know, Wolf King. I know. I know. It's fine. Right now, our power production is fine, so we're gonna wait on that until we desperately need it. Oxygen's diffusing! Yay! Woo! We're not using a ton of power right now, so all is well. If we were to the point where this was running 24/7, then yeah, we would have a problem. But we're not using a ton of power, so we're good. We're good for now. Cooling down the base is kind of the next... Oh, you know what? Did I research the thingy? Wow, classic ad. You love that game? Yeah, I've been playing it too. I do have the Thermo Aqua Tuner set. I could build a Thermal Aqua Tuner. That's an option. It uses a lot of power though, right? I think it does. Here, we'll get HVAC done too. Is that that's under a liquid thing, right? Oh, it's gonna be a utility item. All right. I believe power 1.2 kilowatts of available power. That's a lot. Hey, Midway. Iron ore has no bonus. Whoa, it produces a shit ton of heat. Like, a lot. Cooling factor minus 14. Now, does that mean it will lower...
Hello there.
Hello. Does that mean it will lower the temperature by 14 degrees, or it will lower the temperature to 14 degrees? Because that's a big difference. That's a big old difference. And I'm not sure what the answer is. There's not a food shortage. Quit your bitching. We're making mush bars and stuff like that. We definitely need to deal with the temperature issue, though. And and the hydrogen's starting to build up, too. I think it lowered by 14. That's what I think, too. That was my initial reaction to that. Got salt water and more people. I don't need more people right now, so I don't need salt water, so we're gonna have to reject that. Oof. See, what confuses me just a little bit is that... Wait, hang on a sec. Power available, 1,000... The normal power lines can take 1,000 watts before they, like, over-diddle. Potential load, you know, current load blank of 1,000. Those require 1,200. Are there different types of power lines that... Ooh, shit. Does this get even more complicated for power? Are there more complicated power lines? Oh, I do want that. Large power transformer limits power flowing through the transformer to 4 kilowatts. I think there, yeah, I think there are. So I think they would need, to get those, something like that running, we would need another set of power distribution. Huh. I want to try some stuff, though. I want to try some stuff and some things. Okay, so what I'm going to do here... Oh, cancel that one. I'm gonna start working with some... I'm gonna do some experimentation up here. First things first is we're gonna open this up a little bit so that we can flood a small area. Oh, and we're gonna have to open it up top here so they can actually walk up here. So this geyser will flood a small area. I know it's hot. Quit your bitching. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? A big edgy spaghetti. Welcome. Just look at the center of the base. It's nice. It's nice. Don't uncover the second geyser. No, we're not gonna get over there yet. I don't think that was something nice. What was this one? That is an infectious polluted oxygen vent. That's definitely not something we're gonna want to uncover right now. Happened in the last hour. We got the power distribution network set up so that we could actually power the base correctly. Where's power? So each of these, you know, goes into a different section of the base so that we're not overloading our wires and that things can run smoothly without it being an issue. Need oxygen? Now we're okay. We're producing enough and it's starting to fill up the base. It's just taking a while. I know it doesn't look good, but right now we're okay. It's not that hot. If you're bitching about 35 degrees C, don't fucking come to Florida. Hotter than that here all the time. Who got an attribute increase? George's science raised by, raised 2.9. Oh, don't go, it's hot. The water is hot. Start filtering the top of the base. Yeah, we're getting some hydrogen buildup. Getting some hydrogen buildup. That's definitely a thing. Building a hydrogen generator next to in goof. Fudge me. Maybe we turn this area underneath this one into another power control station. Because I know this power control station can only be so big. Hydrogen generator, produce a little bit more power. Or at least just maybe shove it into a hole for now. Put it into a canister. You dormant bitch. Okay, so we've got a pretty good source. Dormant just means it's sitting there right now, yeah? Can you analyze that without standing in the hot water? Just out of curiosity. Don't know if that's a thing. We have access to a cool area over here, and there was a cool area up here, I think, too. Don't want to actually break through that. Here, cancel this one, because that'll vet me into... Oh, there's something over here, too. You know what? We're gonna start going this way, seeing what's over here. This'll be fine. This'll be fine. Now, if someone analyzes this, so they gotta hurt themselves. Oh, wait, we need to actually... This is, we're gonna need to... Yep. Yep. Like, more like that. There we go. This is fine. This is fine. Just eat your mud, guys. Don't bitch. Eat your mud. If we need to, we can eat some of these guys. But right now, they're fine. Bring them their dirt. I would be better on food if I could lower the temperature a little bit. But I can't really do that at the moment. Fire pole! Put one of these bad boys in. The middle of the base here. Maybe not all the way up, though, because I want him to deconstruct this thingy. Just in case. Hydrogen generator beside the water geyser on the right side. Hydrogen generator beside the water geyser. Oh. Just to... Why? I'm not sure what the point... Because this isn't directly connected into the base right now. The gases only kind of escape when people go through that one hatch there. So it's the hydrogen mostly kind of gathers up here. There is some up here, but it's very light. I haven't seen anybody actually try to analyze this yet either. They might not be able to get down there. How hot is this water? Temp shift play. Accelerates or buffers heat dispersal based on the constructed material. Has a small effect area. The thermal properties of the construction material determine their heat retention. Huh. Interesting. They seemed okay to check that out. To analyze that. We can get to it now. Oh, shoot. Goopy water. Wait, well, okay. No, it's, we'll have to get rid of it, but, it's not the end of the world. You know what we could do? Here, let's deconstruct this. And just put a little nub on the end here. That'll at least make it flow the right way. Gonna need to mop that up. Mop. Maybe I'm mopping. Still just flooding down. Ow. Oh, the water level went up. George. The water level actually did go up there. Maybe dig out a little bit more. There's a fair bit of goop in there. Oh, I was hoping there'd be something cool here. It's just a door. There's nothing attached to it. And more space. Yeah, it's just the crust of the asteroid. Lame. I was like, I saw the door and I wanted something cool to be there. No such luck. We might just have him mop this stuff up so it stops dripping. A little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, that is my bad. My fault. Completely my fault. That's my bad. My bad. Make the air cleaner here? Why? It's polluted oxygen and it's at the top of the base. It's not going to flow down. All right, is that low enough for them to just mop that out of there? Too much liquid. Well, a little bit more. A little bit more depth. At least the CO2 is not too bad anymore. We definitely took care of that problem. Now it's just chlorine and natural gas all over the base, and some minor hydrogen buildup. I know I can make it normal oxygen, but then I would need to pump it all the way down to the bottom of the base. My oxygen generation's okay right now. Right now, making sure the heat is good is more important problem to solve. Mop, 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 mop. Maybe I mopped. Alright, at least get that goop out of there. It looks like it's probably warmed up enough to kill any germs that were in there. But at least now they'll have a spot to step on when the next time that thing goes off. So ideally what I would love to do is just pump this through a cold area. Let's see, carrying, there we go. Gold doodiddly. I guess you get to be a thick boy as well. George, you get to figure out how exosuits work. But I think I'll keep you on the, wait, do you have is there an astronomy helmet? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice new hat. Figure out how that fucking thing works. Well, you can keep going up if we wanted to. It's warm up there. No easy solution to the heat problem, is there? Oh well. There's a rough solution to the heat problem, which is just use my copious amounts of power to... I don't have copious amounts now, but I can build more natural gas generators and fix that. To just cool it down, but that means dicking around with this stuff right here. Well, at least maybe I think we're gonna have to do that. Just cool down the water, pump cold water into the electrolyzer, and that'll help. I am going to test out some stuff though. Okay, so in theory, easiest way to get, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him do this. Weep, 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 weep. Weep. Want it even. Dig until you get to the cold-ish area for me. Collists are pissed. Yeah, I know, not too worried about that. I'm more worried about survival. They could be happy on someone else's time. You could have started on this side. Alright. Watch him bitch that it's too cold over here now. Yeah, in terms of a cold environment, I don't think that this is gonna be too terribly useful. Right to the edge, maybe one less. It seems like when we pull this out, the cold kind of dissipates. Happens if you dig into the void. You start ejecting stuff into space? Regolith? That's just moon rock, I think. Kind of want to, as he digs out parts, I want to see what the temperature does. It kind of dissipates pretty quickly once the actual rock is gone. And I have to dig the rock out to run pipes through it. And I have to dig out a lot of the rock because I have to, for them to get pipes in there, there has to be enough room for them to walk. So it's not like I can just run a single tile of it through and back and whatnot. You'll eat mud and you'll like it, guys. Told you that before. You'll eat mud and you'll like it. Part of me wants to just open up this and dump it down into here. Just to get some more liquid in the system. Do have more water down here that I can pump out pretty easily once I need it. I think that what we're just going to have to do is cool down, like drop the temperature of the water we're using down to a really low temperature and pump it into the electrolyzer. Hey, a bunch of oxalite. Sure, print it out. Use stairs in the future for these little guys. We can try that. Are they good at hopping across stairs? I mean, if I just want to get rid of gases, yeah, just mining into the void, good idea. Vent hot air into space. Yes, technically you could vent hot air into space, but then you're also venting out, you know, the air. Just not ideal. So let's see here. Yeah, as soon as... I'm going to cancel this. That confirms my theory. As soon as you mine this out, the temperature just completely normalizes, so it's not going to be useful for cooling. It's not going to be useful for cooling. That is a shame. I'm going to hold this open for a hot second here. And I am going to go ahead. I'm going to dump this water into the system right now. It'll just flow right down into the tank, and then it'll get pumped out into this one. Yes! With your super laser. Bloop, 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 bloop. Enjoy! Oh, it overflooded it into the it overflowed into the little thingy. Flowed. Set up a series of airlocks and vent the hot gas and the unwanted gases, hot air and unwanted gases in the space for a bit. Yes, that is perfectly viable. Sorry, guys.
Doom!
I thought it'd be okay. Yeah, just let that go. That's fine. Just to get some more liquid into the system. Yep. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to set up a series of, I'm thinking at least 2 of those cooling things, those liquid coolers, in the sub-basement. So, like, we're going to need to use a section of these bad boys, run it down into the sub-basement, and then have the liquid go into, like, the normal temperature liquid go into, like, 2 of those. So drop the temperature down twice, and then pump it right into... Hopefully it doesn't freeze in the line. I don't know. It might. And then pump it into the electrolyzer, and then the electrolyzer will pump out cool gases. And that will help cool down the base. So, yep, as our oxygen production continues, it's at least starting to fill up some of the lower levels pretty well. That's a step in the right direction. Sorry about the flooding, guys. I anticipated it flooding into here. I did not anticipate it flooding elsewhere. Is it properly pumping? Let's take a look here. Yep, it is. It's gonna take a while to get rid of that, but that's okay. No problem there. Mop, 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 mop. Maybe I mopn't. See, solving the temperature issue will also help solve the freaking food issue, because a lot of our food's not growing because of the temperature. Does everybody already have a bed? I think everybody's got a bed. What are you doing? Grabbing some algae. Okay. That's fine. That's the night shift person doing some night shift stuff. Mop, 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 mop. What the heck is going on? I have my Twitch connected to Discord and my Discord to Patreon, but I can't use the GIFs. Your Twitch attached to Discord and your Discord attached to Patreon. If you're saying if you're a patron, it's not going to show you as a sub on Twitch. They're 2 separate things. If I'm reading that correctly, I don't know if I am. But there was some wonkiness with Patreon earlier, because I did notice that there was like a big block of notifications all coming in at once of people who had been Patreons for a long time going, this person's a Patreon, and me just, I know. They've been in Patreon for 2 years. Mr. Food, Mr. F-double-O-D-E. Don't ever choose. No, do choose food. Leah's getting Taco Bell on the way home today from the game. I feel like that'll balance out the, I'm just gonna eat this one. Can we eat these guys? Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. All right, that was something. Okay, so let's try to get some of this stuff set up. So I think is it gonna be utility? It's gonna be utility. It's gotta be thermal aqua tuner. I'm going to put, where do we want to put them? Just two of them right here next to each other. There we go. I'm gonna plug one of these in, and we're gonna figure out how it works. Is what we're gonna do. Because I've not used these before, so I'm thinking that they reduce the temperature by 14 degrees C, and not to 14 degrees C. Assuming. Oxygens can be submerged in water to absorb the heat they produce. Wait, what? That changes things. Can they really? Cools the liquid pipe through it, but outputs heat in the immediate vicinity. Thermal cools liquid and outputs heats elsewhere. Requires liquid tuning research. Oh yeah, all American fast food is garbage, but I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here too. It produces a fuck ton of heat. What? Okay, I'm gonna deconstruct this one then, and I'm going to put a copy of one in here. I just float it. Oh, you know what? The ladder's in the way. I'll just move this over. Here, this can go here, and then I'll just deconstruct this one. I'm gonna try both ways. What'd you miss? I had to be told about liquid cooling. Well, I didn't know. Most of these machines don't work correctly if they're submerged in water. Like, the fucking sink didn't work because there was a puddle on the floor. But, yeah, this one looks like I can build it down there at least. Let's see if it works. If that works, then beautiful. We'll do it in there, because then my water can just absorb that. Yes, I did almost run out of oxygen. I just wasn't paying attention to people choking to death. But we're gonna increase the, because what I'd love to do is get 2 electrolyzers going. Also maybe drain this into there. You can look at this thing barely dripping, because this is mostly not, this doesn't run too often. Alright, let's get this fucker set up. So, for power, that's gonna be the thingy. We're gonna need a thingy. So, power transformer limits power flowing through it to 1,000 volts. The large power transformer limits it to 4,000 volts. So I think what we're gonna need to do is... this isn't gonna... How do we want to do this? I'm gonna need, because it needs to be plugged in, like, one of the big bad boys is gonna need... Well, you know what? Look, how hard would it be? It would not be terribly difficult to get it down there. I need to move this, though, basically. Because we can rip it out of here. Replace one of these with one of these. Or not that one. That one's actually important. Oh God! Sorry. Hang on a sec. Give me 1 second here, guys. I ran out of tissues. I gotta go get some from the living room. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, my pet's trying to kill me. I can make this work the way I want to. Okay, so what I'm just going to do, I gotta kind of reroute. These guys are gonna get in the way a little bit. To get this down here. This is gonna be really janky for a while. What I'll probably do is, as the base expands and we get further in, I'll set this up better later, but for now, it's gonna be really janky. Let's see here. So, first things first we're gonna need down here is power. We're going to need, it's going to be the large power transformer. So we need to put one of these down here. And we're going to need to plug in the heavy watt wire to the transformer here. So what I'm going to need them to do is I'm going to need to unplug all, kind of get rid of this little section right here. And we're going to need to redo it out of somewhere where it's out of the way. I think what we'll just do is, can you guys still see me? I think something just happened. Something just fucked up. Can you guys still see me? Let me know. Because the game just ba-doom. You can still see me? Okay, because the game just fucking crashed. Yeah, the game just locked up on me. Did you guys hear the Windows ba-doom? the you're gonna die noise. I might have to restart the game here. Yes, I can see you guys. That would be bad if I couldn't see you guys. I have had that happen before where I could not see chat anymore. Things are getting weird over on my end here. Actually, no, oh my God. Hi guys. We're back. Yeah.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine. So
Hello there.
I'm not sure how much you guys saw, but both of my monitors went black, but the camera was still on. And I could still hear the game's audio. So I talked to you guys for like another minute, and then I turned my computer off and turned it back on, and it posted in safe mode, which really fucking, hey Bateman, really fucking scared the crap out of me. But then I checked the settings, everything looked fine, started back up, it is okay. Oh my God, we lost just a tiny little bit of progress, not much. Reminds me, let's manual save. Yes, exactly that. Safe mode's a heart attack inducer. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think we were going to eat this guy, and then we were going to work on stuff in the basement. Is what we were going to do. So let's let them... They can grill that guy up. Let's work on our basement stuff again, like we were doing before. So I'll mop it up a little bit, friendos. Okay, so first things first, move this bad boy over, just like we were doing before. Deconstruct that one so he's out of my way. Power, we're gonna put down the large power transformer down here. Okay. So the music was out here. The music was always on. You may have just noticed it though. Go ahead and cancel these mining. It's a little bit more algae up there if we need it. There is algae around if we need to get to it. Okay, so the other thing we need, utility. We're gonna put the Turbo Aqua Diddler down here. CPU, GPU temp issue. I'm not sure. Because the game locked up. The game locked up, and then I noticed that I went to force quit it. I noticed that the actually let's test it out right now. Oh fucking hell, the memory usage on the game was through the fucking roof, was crazy high. And I was like, maybe there's a memory leak. Hey Seb, the temperatures on everything in my computer seemed okay, so I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but it's working now and it's smooth, so it seems okay. It seems okay. Okay. Yeah, shut up about your food. I don't care about your starving family. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I know. You know what? Let's, before we do anything else, why don't we build a second one of these down here? We'll do 2 of them. That'll definitely be good. That'll definitely be good. And then the next thing we need to do is unplug this guy, because this is gonna get in my way, and replug him elsewhere. What we're gonna do is go like this. And then we'll just cancel these ones. That. And what I can do to make sure that they can get to these is just tell them to build a ladder up there. Alright, guys. Unplug and replug. Unplug and replug. Your monitor's slowly dying. I've had good luck with monitors thus far. I'm like my wife's my wife's second monitor is 20 years old, maybe, a really old flat screen. I've had it for, oh god, more than 15 years probably. But when I got new monitor, usually what happens is when I get new things for my setup, the old stuff for my setup goes to her. So my best monitor is my primary, the second best monitor is my secondary, third best is her primary, fourth best is her secondary. Last screen died after 13 and a half years and like 60,000 hours. Yeah, there you go. The only thing that I've had bad luck on hardware-wise is mice. I had one mouse that lasted me about 7 years before it kicked the bucket. And then every time I've bought a mouse since then, it's lasted less than 1 year. And I'm really bummed because they didn't make the mouse the one that died, they don't make anymore, so I couldn't just get another one of them. And most mice these days are and the halfway decent ones are wireless, and I actually don't like wireless mice. I like a wired mouse. Alright, get that plugged back in, friendos. Please and thank you. Is this all? Oh, you know what I did? I told him to sweep this. Molly Cat, thanks for the follow there. I'm gonna cancel these sweep orders. Mostly because they are not a big deal. Also, I don't have anywhere to sweep because we are out of storage. I could tell them to, you know what? Fuck it. You know what you guys are gonna do? You're gonna build a whole new line of storage units up here. Open up a stream and have my ears blown out by an ad. Yeah, Roach, I had that happen to me a couple times too today. I do not love that as well. Don't pay any attention to how hideous my base is right now, Roach. We're making progress. All right, so things are plugged back in. Now what we need to do is I need to get, if I just tell it to build one of these over something else, will it do it? It will. So what I need to do is then take one of these, copy this. This needs to go here. And then we need another one right there. Quick, this is going to be dirty, is the way this is going to be right now. There we go. Gonna have a little bit of leakage there for a hot second. Copy this down. And this needs to get plugged into this bad boy here. That'll allow me to power the aqua tuners appropriately. Don't complain about your food right now. You'll eat mud and you'll... What, are they eating mud? Okay, no. I'll just put this on forever. Just make mud forever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, aqua tuner. We need to plug you in with, like, one of the... I haven't used... I think it's these ones. Connects buildings to power sources. So, this is the 1,000 watt wire. This is the 20,000. Conductive wire. Heavy watt conductive wire. Oh, I don't remember which one I need to use. Carries more wattage than regular wire without overloading. What's the conductive wire? Oh, fuck me, I don't know. I don't know what... I think if I go over here, it'll tell me, though. Hey, where is it? Okay, this steps power... Limits power flowing to the transmitter to 4. So that steps it down from 20 to 4. Admiral Akbar!
Hello, Ben. How are things? Are you planning on playing Xenonauts 2?
Yes, I am planning on playing Xenonauts 2. It's normal wire, but 2 times the capacity. Okay, okay. So... maybe conductive is like 2,000, and this is like 4,000, maybe? Also, can I plug those directly into the Aquadiddlier? Watch the Starship presentation. I did. I very did. Fudge me. What if I... Wait. What if I just plugged everything into here? Into this bad boy. And they could suck off of that pipe. Is that... Oh, shoot! I need more refined metal. Fudge! Oh, okay. This is fine. This is fine. Do, like, another run of, like, 20 of these. This is fine. Can't wait to see the Mark III. Well, the Mark I that's on the launch pad right now, they just kind of assembled it for presentation, and now they're going to take it apart, I think, right? Use regular conductive, not the heavy watt? Okay. So we'll cancel those then. So power conductive wire like this. And then I might be able to just unplug this, and they can suck this pipe. That could do it. What part does what? Right now, the power. This is we create power here. It gets shoved down this wire here into the transformer. The transformer steps it down to a power wattage, to a wattage level that these items can use, and then these items are going to be doing various things. This is a carbon skimmer. Takes carbon out of the air. These are electrolyzers. They turn water into oxygen and hydrogen. Problem right now is heat. So what I'm going to be trying to doing is I'm going to be trying to cool the water down before it goes into the electrolyzers so that it makes cold air. Watch where the conductive wire interacts with the regular. You need to use a bridge or it'll overload. See, that's what I was worried about. Will that just try to shove 4,000 through that? I hope not. Because the biggest problem we have on the base is it's too warm. Because it's fucking hot everywhere. There's magma in the steam over here. We got magma over on this side, over here somewhere. Yeah, we just got straight up magma over here. I think a couple people just... Oh, nope. Time to print a thingy. We got some fertilizer. We got another oxyfern seed. We're taking an oxyfern. Maybe plant him over here or something. Move him over to this corner. This corner kind of tends to, the carbon skipper takes most of the carbon out. So we'll put the oxyferns over on the other side. Look at the power right now. Oh, so the current load is on these oh, so this is 2,000. That's good. I could probably get rid of this line. It's probably unnecessary now. I did not know that that's how that this would be 2,000. 2,000 is perfect. That's exactly what I need. Now, if you guys could please plug these frickin' wires in. Also, we're gonna need to get rid of the chlorine out of the base at some point. You have no clue what's going on right now. Never seen this game being played before. It's quite entertaining. Kind of like RimWorld from the side, only with a heavy, different gases, temperatures, all that stuff is very important to the game. I'm in a volcano climate, so everything is really freaking hot. So the temperature of the base is slowly heating up. So what I'm trying to do now is find out a way, trying to set up a way, because I haven't done this before, of cooling the water down before we turn it into a gas. Because that'll basically make an AC unit. Power available, 4,000. Yeah, 4,000 kilojoules are coming out of this. That's what we wanted. That is plugged in. Everything down here is plugged in. So now what we need to do, I need to do a little plumbing now. I need to plug this into here. Oh, please tell me that's going to let me do this. Oh, you know, I just... Okay, liquid bridge. Building intake. Okay, okay, this is fine. This is fine. Deconstruct this bridge and deconstruct the pipes attached to it. Actually, not that one. This is fine. Did I rename solar? I haven't renamed anybody in this. Everybody's had the same names they've always had. Oh, deconstruct this one. Okay, now what we're gonna need to do is... I should have flipped this around, but it's not a big deal. We're gonna plug the pump into the liquid aqua cooler thingy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pump the cool water out with an insulated pipe. Temperature threshold, slow heating. What should we make the pipe out of? Thermally reactive. We don't want thermally reactive. I guess just sandstone. Plug this into here. Do the igneous. Okay, I did the igneous. Good. Okay. The thermo guy is going to heat up the water. He's going to heat up the water, but I'm wondering if there's a balance point. This is basically a test. I've never done this before, so we're kind of testing things out as we go. Mop up the spills. I know, we're working with pipes. The other option is to just put this somewhere freaking else, like drop it down here. Or put it in an insulated area or something like that. It'll definitely work for a little while, but we'll see. Yeah, throwing signs at the wall and see what sticks. Exactly. Oxyfern. Wait. No. Wait, or did I thought there was a wheezewort somewhere on here, but I have not found an area cold enough for a wheezewort, not by a long shot. We also haven't explored south at all. That it might be a good idea to try that out one of these days. We've only explored up so far and found space. Wait, there's water over here. Yeah, it's room temperature water. Okay, okay. Water in here is 10 degrees Celsius. I don't know if that's cold enough. What happens if you hit space? I think you vent people into it. They're cranking out hot gases still. I thought if I cranked in coal... Wait, contains water at 10 degrees C. 10 degrees C. Insulated pipe water at 10 degrees C. So it is cold water. Getting in cool water doesn't help. Oh, fuck! Chat specifically told me that it does! Motherfucker! God damn it. Well, there's your problem. Hey, Sathor, thanks for the resub. Ah, god damn
Hey
it.
Ben got home after 7-mile bike ride. Just so happened to be 15th month anniversary.
Indeed it does! Thank you very much, Sathor. I appreciate that. I mean, Neil. Yeah, chat told me that if you pump cold water into it, cold gas comes out. If you pump hot water into it, hot gas comes out. God damn it. Yeah, let me because I've gotten conflicting diddles. Let's Google it really quick. Oxygen not included. Electrolyzer. If you pump hotter water, oh, okay. So 70 is the floor, so you can go up from there but not down. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, and here, chat. Both outputs have a minimum temperature of 70 C. Balls. This is fine. This is fine. Also, I never told them to do anything with these new storage units. Okay, I already got the thing built. What if we just use it to cool down my farm? What if we just do that? What if we just use it to kind of cool down the farm? And then we'll dump it back in, we'll just have it go in a circle or something. Okay. Still cool. Yeah, I could use the radiant pipe, and what I could do is I could use the cold water to like pump it through the exterior walls of my base a little bit, kind of near the edges, and use the radiant pipe in those areas, and it would you know, it would absorb the heat is what it would do in that area, and that would cool down the air nearby. So I can still do that. Butt balls. Okay. So, in that case, what I'm just going to do is I'm just gonna go like this. Plug these bad boys in right there. I'll take this part, because this is not doing anything. Temperature of the water in the pool. It's 25 C right now, which is what it was before. It hasn't really... I mean, this thing does produce heat, but it hasn't really done much yet. Wondering how long I can get this to work before it'll kind of gum up the system. We you know, testing things out. Testing things out. Iterating and testing is what we're doing. Okay, so this guy still can go into there, but what we're just going to do is we're going to tell this pipe to go somewhere else. Not going to be easy to get it there. So, I'm just going to unplug it by deconstructing the bridge there. Because right now, the poop water line is kind of in the way. Sorry, allergies. Let me get a tissue here. Ugh, eyes itching. I love my pets, but I have allergies. So these guys will still be plugged in, all the same. Okay, so plumbing, what we're gonna want is an insulated pipe coming out of here. That is the out. Yeah, not gonna make this easy on myself. I really should have flipped this thing around. Okay. Insulated pipe. It's gonna go straight up over here. We're gonna get to here. I'm gonna go bridge right there. Other way around, like this. Ah, fuck. Plumbing, bridge, flip. Okay, and what I'm going to do, insulated pipe on the other side as well. I'm gonna keep it insulated. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a radiant pipe all the way up the line here. And hopefully it will radiate, it'll do the temperature thingy. Hey, Mordred, good to see you, bud. It'll radiate out that heat there. And then what we can do is we're just gonna come back all the way around. It's gonna be very complicated. Back down here. And we're gonna just dump it right back in. We're gonna need another bridge. I have no idea if this will work in any way. It's just bridges and liquids all over the place. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Put a loop inside the room. Oh, what I'm worried about now is that I'm more worried about it completely running out of, for lack of a better way of putting this, running out of cold before it even gets to the end of before it even gets to the top room here. Also, oh my god, we got so much hydrogen. It's okay. How's the oxygen looking? No, it's okay. It's okay.
Everything's perfectly all right now.
Great.
We're fine.
Okay, not
We're
great.
all fine here now. Thank you.
I think you don't have a character named after you yet, so your trust may be misplaced. You may have misplaced your trust. Take your showers. We also really should start exploring south. I left this open, so hopefully some of the gases could just kind of escape and float up to the top of the base. How is that for heat, though? Is it hot over there? It's a little warm. Let's go ahead and actually close that. Auto. Thank you. It's a lot of pipes to lay, but they'll be able to handle it. My little guys can do it. It's so much. There's a lot of shitty gases in here. A lot of bad gases. Good luck. Some air pumps in the bottom to get rid of the chlorine, and the natural gas would be ideal. The natural gas could probably be pumped. Oh god, it's definitely. If anybody could lay pipe, it's me. Thank you. I am in no way gonna take that the wrong way. Alright, okay, they got a little bit of that radiant pipe done. So in theory, the way it should work is it'll stay cold right up till it gets to the edge here, and then it'll start radiating out that cold or absorbing in the heat, whichever way you want to look at it. Circuit overloaded. Yeah, I was worried about that down here. Do not have this set up right. Current load potential. Yeah, the potential load on this is too much. What I could always do is just make sure it doesn't actually plug into that one. I think I'd have to deconstruct that whole joint, though. Or just this part, probably. Probably just deconstruct that and reconstruct it, and I can probably just knock it off of there, and there won't be a problem. Yeah, there we go. Just like, exactly. Steamy hot bog of diddles. I have no idea what to do with the chlorine. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I'll just break through into vacuum and start venting some things out into space. Oh, we ran out of processed copper. I'm gonna have to have them work on that for a while. I got an oxyphor. I got 2. The ore scrubber uses up some chlorine. What does the ore scrubber do? I haven't actually used one of those yet. I think that's under refinement. Maybe oil refinery, kiln, rock crusher, ethanol distillery, fertilizer. I might not have it researched. Oil well, polymer press. Metal refinery. Desalinator or scrubber. Kills a significant amount of germs present in raw ore. Well, there you go. It cleanses germs off ore. Is ore naturally dirty? We don't exactly have a germ problem in the base. The areas where there's supposed to be germs has some germs, but that's it. Everything else is fine. It's a little germy up top here, but that's because there's this. Slime lung. Food poisoning? Food poisoning. Oh, we got some printables. What do we got? Oh, okay, we're taking the seeds, because I don't really want to get more people on here until we get things a little bit better settled. How's this compared to RimWorld? I would say it is easier. What I've been telling people is it's been easier to learn, harder to master. You know, in RimWorld, if you fuck up in your first couple days, you could easily get everybody killed in an instant. This one, it's a little hard to get people killed, but there's a lot. You know, there's the fluid simulations and the gas simulations and all that stuff, and the heat simulations. There's a lot of things coming together that can interact in interesting ways. All right. So they're just waiting on a little bit of capper, and those pipes will be good to go. CSA Thor, thanks for popping by. I like the different colored gases represent different things. Green is chlorine, orange is natural gas, blue is oxygen, purple or pink is hydrogen, which we can actually build an airflow tile in these two areas, and that'll help vent it out a little bit. It is interesting, Mordred. I've been enjoying it. I've been streaming. I streamed it a couple days, and unfortunately, I lost my first save file. But we started this one again yesterday, and we've been having a good time with it. It's been fun. Yeah, I can pump the hydrogen into a hydrogen generator, but the thing is that I don't use a lot of power right now. Okay, that's running now. So that is producing heat. And the more... Alright, so it maintains its cold for quite a while. And by the end of it, it's just about... It's just about... Well, it's not that bad. It kind of looks like it kind of warmed up and then... No, it's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good now. Hey, look at that! Liquid cooling! Oh, Shen was playing it too? Liquid. Oh, you know what we really could use too is replacing the bottom with insulated tile. You can see a lot of heat coming in from the bottom here. We'll use igneous rock on this. All right, you guys, don't escape. Oh, he's brushing it. Yeah, he's so happy. It's actually working. And we could add a couple loops in there for additional cooling. Yes, it's at least a temporary solution to a problem. Eventually what'll happen though is we'll have diminishing returns because we're dissipating the heat generated from the thermal aqua tuner into the water. And so the water will slowly heat up over time. Yeah, we could probably loop this around to other areas or through floors in here and get a little bit more cooling. But I think well, for now, we let this run for a little while and see how it, I mean, it does seem to be doing pretty well. You can see the cool air kind of dissipating. It's helping out over here. Uh-oh, it turned off. Not sure why. So we can get rid of these lines right here. Not sure if this will be able to feed through this into this line, but that's okay. Stopped for a hot second, but now it's fine. Yeah, the power might be an overload. The power down here is not set up correctly. Hey, but it is working. What I can even do is maybe we could probably zip it through the floors. Oh no, not, well, some of them. We could zip it, no. Yes, yes we could. We could loop it through the floors on most of these areas probably. It's helping, it's helping. I'm thinking maybe definitely getting the insulated tiles in on the floor here to prevent that heat from radiating up is gonna be good. Make it out of gold. I don't know how much of that I actually have. Not much. No, never mind. Not much. Well, some. Not much, but some gold. Right, that's finished. Yeah, I was told, like, clay is a good thing, or, if you get a kiln going, you can make, like, really good insulating tiles for ceramics. Okay, we could build a kiln somewhere. I don't know where to put it. Maybe we'll just leave it here for now. Plug that bad boy in. Does it need power? Does it not need power? Is it a wood burning kiln? Please tell me it's not a wood burning kiln. Oh, is the igneous rock bad? Oh, hang on, let me look at that. Base, insulated tile. Igneous rock, slow heating. Isn't that what we want? Oh, I know the kiln produces heat, but there's nothing I can do about that. If I want to make the ceramic, I gotta do it. Slow heating's bad. That seems counterintuitive to me. So do we want to make it out of obsidian? Material requires little energy to raise in temperature and therefore heats and cools quickly. Specific heat capacity, 0.2 DTUs to raise 1 gram by 1K. Okay. Slow heating's good. That's what I thought. That made sense to me. You don't want it to heat up. Right? a large amount of energy to raise the temperature. Yeah. That makes sense to me. All right, well, that's a little bit of cool. You know what we could even do is, because these are regular pipes to the rest, so we can just tell it to radiate out more. Okay, let's go to, on the way back down, plumbing, radiant. All I got is the copper right here, so just this on this line right here. Just tell them to replace like that. Oh, they're gonna spill water all over the place. Are they? No, it seems like they're okay to do it without deconstructing, reconstructing. Just replacing seems okay. Okay. Wait, are we still on insufficient oxygen generation? Oh, God. Oh, it's pretty close. Did we... Oh, yeah, these guys turned off. We ran out of algae. Alrighty, this is fine. There's still little tiny bits of algae. We can go get more algae. There's fuck tons of slime we could eat, too. Or we could turn into algae. This is fine. Slime. 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 Not very much left. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and continue our southern exploration to see what we could get down towards the center of our asteroid. Things that produce a lot of heat outside the insulated area. Well, I haven't done this yet. I don't know how much it actually produces. And we're not gonna have it running 24/7, but outside the area is hard to work in due to no oxygen as well. So I want people outside as much as possible. And frankly, if we're producing some heat inside the base, but then we're using it to create tile that will be outside the base, that sounds good. Also, we can turn coal into refined carbon. What does this do? Insulator. Oh, yeah, there we go. The rate of heat transfer will be determined by the object of the lowest thermal conductivity. Thermal conductivity, 0.62 watts per degree of Kelvin. So if I just tell them to make a bunch of this, let's see what happens. What are they gonna make it out of? Refined carbons for steel. Cool. Good to know. Waiting for material. What is it, clay? Do we have clay? Do I have any clay? What is it? No, not called agriculture miscellaneous? Edible seeds, critter, industrial? What the fuck is it under? Raw mineral? I may have not hit any clay yet. Nope, someone's diddling it. Wait. Oh, it uses coal for power. Alright, that's fine. Increased color morale with some ceramics. Yep, we're making ceramics now. Plays under soil. What? Clothing, critters, seeds, edible, cooking, miscellaneous, agriculture, cultivatable soil. There we go. 5 tons of it. 5.7 tons of it. Okay, we're making ceramics. Ceramics out the wazoo. It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm, but we are cooling more than we ever were before. Cultivatable soil. That's what I was confused. I was like, I don't remember seeing soil on there. And it's still coming out of here pretty cool, too. Have they done all... Oh, you know what? They haven't done all those pipes. That's why. What if we do a little bit of gold here? What if we do a little bit of gold, you know, lay some gold pipes? Here, we'll tell them to cancel these ones. Maybe replace some of them with gold pipes. Make sure that last little bit's radiated out. It is dripping back in at a colder temperature that it entered at, so maybe that'll help a little bit. Woo! Oh god, one of these days I'm gonna have to deal with the natural gas over here. Okay. I think maybe over here is a good area to put in a gas filter to try to sift out some of these gases I don't want. Mix up thermally reactive and then tile use my... Oh, it's no big deal. I mean, I appreciate any information coming from chat, and if something's wrong, we'll figure it out. We'll move on. It's fine. Yeah, oxygen is a little bit low. It's just the core area of the base here is oxygenated right now. Also, how much water did this thing make? Okay, analysis complete. Dormant. Periodically erupts with hot water, but it says it's dormant. So this thing is not going to be as cool of a source of water, by cool I mean interesting, as I thought it might be, because it's dormant. Scheiße. Kills a significant amount of germs present on raw ore. All diseases, minus 480,000 germs per use. Sanitize freshly mined minerals before they're brought to the colony. Wait, is it active? Dormant. Analysis complete. Oh, I'm looking for info. Oh, no, okay. Dormant probably just means it's not doing anything. Eruption period every 455 seconds. Active period 55.1 cycles out of every 82 point. Next active cycle is in. Okay, so it's not that bad. When it's, I didn't look at the information panel down there because a little bit of my boom arms could just right on there, so I didn't see some of that. I just saw dormant and I was like, this thing fucking dead. Yeah, punch that ore or rock crusher. Why is this red? Oh, did we actually break a wire there? I think we did. We did. Oh, shit. You know what? I just didn't realize. I've cut off a couple things. There's your problem. You know what would be the easiest thing for me to do here? I know all this stuff works perfectly fine. Just unplug these. Just have that plugged into it. Another natural gas generator. No, we still produce plenty of power. The power production's not an issue. I just got the distribution a little messed up. Now, what I meant to do was this. Oh. We got a steam. Oh, we might have more access to water down here. Yeah, I broke the cable there. That's my bad. Put this guy back in here. The ladder actually cannot be there and have a door there, so can't cancel that. Power line in. Make sure that goes across. And then put in the manual airlock here, like that. There we go. Smart batteries. I got a smart battery. That's how this system is it's not set up as perfectly as I wanted it to, but it is automated. Cool water is awesome water. Well, I mean, cool still means hot as balls, so we're gonna have that's still a thing. Cool is still very hot. What do we got here? Choose a blueprint. Oxalite, sure, print that out. We don't need people, but oxygen's good. Something else I want to do, too, is... how big can this room be and still be considered a power plant? 96 tiles? So, let's see. It's 4 tall. Oops. It could be 24 tiles wide. So it could be there. So if I put a... Oh, that's perfect. I was going to put a door right next to that pipe. That's perfect. Perfect. That is perfect. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger so I can fit some more stuff in here. I think I'm gonna, because I gotta get rid of the hydrogen in some way, and I can turn it into power at the very least. Cool steam. Yeah, the first time I played this game, I saw cool steam. I was like, cool steam. That's pretty cool. It'll be cold because it says cool. Nope. Not what that means at all. So, just out of curiosity, if I go insulated tile, and I come over here and go, hey, I got ceramic tile, because it's pretty warm down here, and can I just run it? Is that as much as I built? Oh man, that's not gonna be nearly as far. Cool steam equals water. Yes. It looks like I can't just build over that with the ceramic, but that amount of ceramic I made didn't get me very far, did it? Dupe open up. So yeah, if they can't take a little steam burns, then they don't deserve to live in my colony. Yeah, they just replace it. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Oh, and I was gonna replace some of this line here too. Plumbing, radiant, solid gold pipes. There we go. Solid gold pipes. All right, this stuff's working now. Probably overpressured down here. Yeah, the pressure down here is pretty high. Ideally, what I also would want to do down here is put in a pump and have that pump sieve out a bunch of the gases I don't want. Hey, look, where did the fuck the chlorine that was down here go? Have it sieve out a bunch of the gases I don't want down here and shove it out someplace else, and then just move the oxygen to like the top of the base or something. Yeah, we gotta have the pimp pipes. The best pipes. We ran out of algae. Oxygen produced last cycle, 170. Oxygen consumed, 570. Yeah, I need these running 24/7, and the gas is just not moving itself very quickly, is it? Okay. Next thing we're doing. Alrighty. This is fine. Did we ever finish HVAC? We did not. Let's do multiple birds with multiple stones. I'm gonna put you right next to these guys. Nope, other side, further away from the carbon dioxide. Airflow tiles on the floors. What part of this is a volcano? Well, there's some magma right over here. And it's fucking hot everywhere. Oh, there's a little temperate area on the other side of the magma. Little vacuum space right there. I think there's more magma. I think there's some down there too. Down this way. Warm in various places. Hot enough to create steam over here. 500 degrees Celsius steam. Holy fuck. And then there's vacuum up there. Open up the deep dark up. Yeah, we're gonna start exploring south, seeing what I can find. Oh no. Yeah, that's way hotter than I thought it was there. Shiza. That's pretty warm. Open up the steam. That seems like a bad idea. It's really hot. It's really, really hot. When you said he was gonna be scalded, I was like, yeah, he's a pussy. And then I noticed how hot it actually was, and I was like, oh. Oh, and somebody just say these can be floating. So if we... Here, if these can be floating, then I want it right here. Directly above that. So we'll just tell them to dip that one out. Oh, how do I make suits? Those exo suits for these bad boys? How do those work? I think we ran out of gold. We ran out of... We didn't have a lot of gold. Process a lot... Go ahead and process a lot of copper, though, for me. I'll do, like, 50. And turn this one off forever. Unbreathable? No. They just have to go to the basement to get it. The problem is that these guys aren't running 24/7 because it's gas max gas pressure most of the time. So what I need to do is take that O2 from the bottom and crank it up to the top so that these guys are actually working around the clock. Because right now they're not, which is a big part of the problem. So... I'm going to put a vent right here. And I'll put a second one right there. No. If everybody suffocates, that would be sad. Bip. Yeah, because the problem is I can make as many electrolyzers as I want, but the gas pressure is bad. Oh, pipes give decor bonus. Also pipes doesn't pipe. I don't think the pipes give a decor bonus. I think they are a decor negative. A negative diddle. Next activity, 3.6 cycles. Oh, you know what this? You know what I think this is? It erupts. I think if it has enough room, it erupts for a while. Like, it keeps going for a while is what it does. And then it's dormant for a little while. All right, guys, get those diddles running. And then once we get this research, what I'll do is I will cool down the gas before I pump it into the rest of the base. The power cords are negative, but pipes are positive. Really? They like to see just raw ventilation pipes? Gotta go shower. See you, Justin. Yeah, temperature's getting better. Oxygen's getting worse. Now, they won't all die. Because they could just go suck oxygen out of the sub-basement if they need to. Still not ideal. See, look, there's blue down here. It's fine. Let's see, pipe. It doesn't say anything. What if I click on it? Decor, 0. Decor, minus 4.5. Dirty water. Oh, we had a lot of, there's a bunch of water up here. We just kind of dumped into it. It'll sieve out into the gray water tank eventually. All right. Okay. Right now, it's just grabbing everything and moving it up, which is not what we want. But it is moving gases. Moving the gases out of the basement means that we can at least produce gas. think we can do 2 of these? Pipe blocked. No, probably not. What is this? What's the maximum? Does it tell me? Power 240. It's ugly. Gas. Oh, 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of these should be able to handle a pipe, because the pipe can hold, or the vent. The ventilation shaft can hold 1,000 in each. Oh, so you know, like every once in a while it gets like a big gulp of oxygen. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build another one of these. I'll put that right there. We're gonna go like, and what we're gonna do, I need a gas filter. Oh, I can't, the thingy, it can't go over the ladder. I thought it would go behind it. Oh, it needs to be like out in the open. Alrighty, you wanna be a bitch? That's fine. I'm gonna put that there. What we're gonna do is you're gonna go like this. You're gonna go like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell this thing to suck just send only oxygen up. And everything else will dump someplace else. Gas reservoir. Wait, do we get that thing built? Radiant. Gas pipe, element sensor, utility, thermoregulator. Which is not gonna fit anywhere easily, is it? Okay, you'll go right here. It has to be on a floor. That one does have to be on a floor. Okay. You'll go on the floor. That was a utility. Thermo-diddle-doodler. See ya, Booga. Thanks for coming by. All right, this is gonna get ugly. This is gonna get mighty ugly down here. He's already plugged in, so this is going to need to filter out oxygen, mother bitch. And then we're gonna need to do. We're gonna take the oxygen. We're gonna shove it into here, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go insulate this mother. And we're going to have to... There's going to be a couple things we're going to need to delete in here, but it'll work. Scalding. Who is scalding? Where? Oh, it's hot as fuck in there. Ah, it's too hot. Yeah, no, too hot to continue down here. Too fucking hot. That is too hot to continue. So insulate that all the way up. Cold oxygen into the base. Still producing plenty of power for everything we want to do. Just gotta wait for him to get around to building all this stuff. Oh, they basically had to redo all these lines up here. Look at all that CO2. Where? We don't have a lot of CO2. We even got a scrubber. We're sitting here doing nothing because there's not a... Wait, carbon dioxide. Why is this not on? Oh, is he... Wait. Carbon dioxide, unbreathable. What's wrong with you? Ah, fuck me. I was like, why are you not working? Right, I unplugged you. This is fine. Thinking the gold pipes might have been a little overkill. Just gonna go ahead and tell them to cancel these. They're pretty good as is. All right, so they got most of the top portion of that insulated line done. All right, those numbers are getting closer together. This guy should be plugged into this bad boy. How's that water? Oh, the water's not heating up that bad. It's only up a few degrees. Yes. Yes, got all the pipe. It's getting really industrial down in the basement here. All right, this is set to cooling. Good. Cools the gas, outputs heat, and then... Yeah, whatever. This is fine. Plug that bad boy in. Okay, now we gotta take a look at these gas pipes here, because they're all jacked up. Okay, so... Get rid of this one. Deconstruct that right there, because these are should both shove into this. Deconstruct that. Doesn't need to be there. Oxygen gets thrown out of here. I'm going to need to actually get rid of that right there, because that is a little messed up. Water slow? I mean, in the last 6 hours of gameplay, it's only gone down 2 tiles. We got a while before we need to worry about it. Yeah, this needs to get taken out because that's wrong. This is all just going around in circles because I kind of laid things over each other. So let's just run this one straight up to there. Take this bit out. Like that. Now this is going to be other. This theoretically should be everything other than oxygen. I am the foggiest idea where to put it. No, we'll just put it elsewhere. Hey, Kazoo. We'll just put it someplace else. Kazoo raid. Oh, Foxy and Moss. Oh, it's all my favorite people. We could print out a snazzy suit. That sounds snazzy. Who wants to wear a snazzy suit? Well, Athenian, you're the closest person on the list, so you get it. Huzzah. Okay. Pipes, guys. Lay all those pipes. Critical pipes. You know what? Pipes. All these pipes need to be a higher priority, please and thank you. Get it done. Oh, hiya. Yeah, we got all the people in here today. All the cool people. So we're just gonna take all the gases that are not oxygen, just shoot them out of the base. Oh, yeah, we got most of the Cthulhu people. Well, we're missing a para. Well, and Midge. No, so we have me and Mus. We have 2. Yeah, a little low on oxygen these days. We ran out of the algae, so now we're only producing from the electrolyzers. And the problem with the electrolyzers is that I need to move the gas faster. So we're working on that system right now. Okay. Let's take a look at the ventilation. Cold air, right? Cold. 15 degrees C? Okay, yeah. Cold air coming through the pipes here. Oh. Cold air. Oh, and Kazoo. I'm sorry, Kazoo. Kazoo, right. Me, Kazoo, and Mus. So we're at, like, 50. Yeah, I'm just, right now, I'm just gonna vent it out of the base because the outside of the base is quite a large connected area. And if I ever want to, I can just mine this last bit out and it'll vent out into space. Duly offended. Well, I feel like you're usually offended by Borg fart, I think. Amount of chlor. Well, I would say the amount of natural gas is too high. Chlorine is not too bad. It's in the areas where it should be. It's like we have a little bit, yeah, there's a little bit of a power issue now. But temperature, at least on the left side's a little better. It's not too bad now. The pipes do tend to cool down the areas. Oh god. The natural gas has really diffused throughout the base, though. Oh boy. I need to get rid of that. Now, is the power... I think we finally hit the point in the base where the power is... we're not producing enough power. We finally hit that, but that's an easy solution. So what I'm going to do is tell them they are allowed back into the natural gas vent room. And unfortunately, we're going to have to vent more natural gas into the base before we can continue. Nice orange-brown color, exactly. We're gonna move this wall over. We're gonna build another one of these. Another natural, because if the smart battery is out, it means we're not producing enough power now. But I haven't actually expanded my power consumption since I built that thing, which was hours and hours and hours and hours and hours ago. So not too bad. And also, the more natural gas we're using, the better. Oh, come on, build the door! Build the door! Hey, oddball. You had a wonderful day staring at technical documents all day. So does that mean the back half of your day is going to be staring at ARMA 3 coding things all day? There we go. Okay, now, nobody go in here. Don't go in there. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out. Take this wall out. And we're just going to copy this. Ideally, well, what we should do is deconstruct this. So that's not in the way, so we can utilize our space. And I'm gonna put it right there. And then we're gonna need another spot for it to piddle, because these things pee. There we go. It'll already... Oh, you know what? It doesn't want to plug into this. Here, let's... Whoa, shit. Let's move this over one, and I think it should maybe work. Or maybe we'll just move it right over to the edge. Have him do that. How's the, It's a little bit of air in the bedrooms now. Starvation! There's plenty of mud to eat. I don't want to hear it. And if you need to breathe, just go suck the oxygen out of the basement for the love of God. I don't want to hear your complaining. You'll suck down natural gas and you'll like it. It's natural. It's good for you. It's artisanal gas. Free range artisanal gas. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Did somebody complain about starvation, then leave an leave an omelet on the floor right next to the refrigerator? I am a kind overlord. Premium mud. You know that high quality premium mud is something is things you could buy. That is a thing. So we'll deconstruct this one. We don't need that now. As it just comes over here. And then we should be able to plug this bad boy in right there. And I'll just put in another tile. Or you know what we'll do is put the mesh, we need the mesh tiles in right there. Because that's its piddle spot. And then I need, I'll just put an airflow tile in right there. That'll make sure it doesn't piddle. I can do this while we're at it. And because it's like almost right next to it, it should be nearly set up. So I can plug the CO2 directly into there, and then I can plug the natural gas. Wait. That's wrong. Cancel. That's in. Gas pipe. CO2 directly into that one. Yeah, thanks, Telkus. I think I realized that like the second you typed it in chat there. All right, get on it. We need power. More. Oh shit. Balls. Shit balls. It's not good. It's not going to be peeing into the right location though. Ah, okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Move this one over. All right. Oh, okay. Fix this. Okay. Deconstruct this one. You can see it's already piddling. Go. Now we have access over here. All's well. Double the piddle, double the fall. Oh my god. So much horrible gas. Oh my god. Peeing. These things are just both peeing all over the place. Let's just make sure I did the math right on that room. I did. It's good. And we're actually still a little low, but this is fine. There is technically enough room in there for another one. Or more. Although, and I do have another room down below here I can plug them into pretty easily as well. You know what? Let's actually just plan for that. Let's put in a door here. And I think I'll need one of these. I think I'll have to do it like that. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. What happens if they're not the proper rooms? It depends on the room. Like, in the power plant, this little machine right here upgrades the rest of the power production buildings in the room to be 50% more effective. So if this ceases to be a power plant, they won't get that 50% boost. Like the washroom, and the barracks and the mess hall, those give them morale bonuses. Some things just won't work unless they're in the correct room, and some things are morale bonuses. Alrighty. I'm liking the liquid cooling system. The liquid cooling system is working pretty well. It's working pretty well. I'm liking the operation here. That rock crusher is almost done, so it'll stop producing heat pretty soon. We just do not produce a lot of gray water. Well, we did just double. Yeah, look, right now Hayate is in here upgrading the natural gas generator, and it's producing more watts. So when this one's 800 because it's unupgraded, this one's 1200. Okay, gonna deconstruct this and this and this. I think we'll probably have a second power plant down below this one. But I'm going to take a really quick bio break here, guys. I will be right back.
We love you.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
Huzzah.
And return. There we are. Oh, hey, Mordred. Thanks for the resub there. As soon as I walk away. As soon as I walk away. This utility area on here went from being, like, really neat to just a nightmare pretty fast. Let's see. What I want to see, yeah, because both of these are running 24/7. Oh, and we are actually, the battery's charging now. So we are producing enough power now. And this thing is not running very hard. So that means we're not using near enough natural gas. Damage. Overheated. Oh, that's fine. That's not mine. New printables available. What do we got? Beep. A bunch of rust. Just a big pile of rust. That's delightful. Okay, so the potential load on these is just too high right now. So now we are producing enough power, but the potential load's too high. Potential load on this is pretty high, but you know what? We're not using a lot of that stuff. We do have one down here, which is basically unconnected to anything. Let's see, so this is potential load right now is 900. 360 of that is the oxygen diffusers, which are not on. 180 is the research, which is usually not being used, and another 240 is the rock crusher, which is not going to be used too often. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just put that on there, and then we'll just take out this bit. I'll just delete one just in case we want to get it up better. Stress is starting to go up. It's one person has 13% stress. I'm not gonna get too bent out of shape about that. How's that ventilation looking these days? It's mostly hydrogen we're getting rid of. Oh yeah, I unplugged. I was like, why? I unplugged it. Waiting in the car for me to. What do I need? Hey, two dog. Thanks for the cheer. Cover a bottle
Hi
of beer.
Ben, this should cover a bottle of beer.
And go to. There we go. Answer. Sorry, my phone was on, I had my phone on mute from when I was taking a nap earlier. Yeah, there we go. Run, you bitches! Better. Did I ignore Lady? I did. I did, but my phone was on mute because I took a nap earlier, and, I didn't notice it go off. Oh, there's so... Yeah, we need a pump, like, at the top of the base, just getting rid of all of this stuff here. All of this shit needs to just get vented out. Did somebody pee up here? How did this get up here? I have no idea how that happened. Pipe blocked. Well, pipe blocked is fine. That's supposed to be like that. This guy's working, right? He doesn't have any carbon dioxide there. That's fine. These guys are skimming off anything that kind of floats over. I know this is a fixed oxygen generation. We're working on it. Ya bitch. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Is a power generator. A second one of these kitted out is great for power. Now, is there a piddle issue? Was there a maybe it was just a temporary piddle issue? I'm missing a wall. Where am I missing? Oh, no, you're right. Shit. Oh, I can't even put that over an existing one. Oh. Disconnect. And then I should be able to do it. No? You're gonna be that much of a bitch. Okay. Gonna make me make it uglier in here. Also, that's not exactly critical. I'm thinking maybe like up here. We just put in a, you know, somewhere kind of on the right side of the base. Here, let's, what I think I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna give some more airflow tiles in here. Cancel those two. No, wait. Cancel that one. That'll break the room. I don't want to do that. They can't overlap. Okay. Well, they're fixed. It's fixed now. It's okay now. I think I'd like to deal with that problem right now. Let's get rid of some of this natural gas we don't need, shall we? So I'm going to grab a gas pump and I'm just going to put it over here. You know, don't mind me. I know it doesn't look good over here, guys, but okay. I take back my statement from earlier today. I don't know how I missed it, but yes, funnily enough, you do sound American. Yeah, earlier, Foxy, I believe what you said first was that I looked British. But yeah, earlier when I was watching Foxy and Para playing, what was it? That bomb game. I can't remember what it's called off that. Something about not exploding. She said I looked British. That's okay though. I'm fine with it. Let's see here. Wires. Oh, the load on this one's like nothing. This is good. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Thank you. Good a game O. Yeah, I like that game. Me and Roach played it. So we're gonna go gas. We're just gonna go like this. Bip. Oh, you know what we do? We should actually put a filter. You know, okay, you know what we'll do? I'll put the filter up here. And then what I'll do is I will have it sieve out oxygen and just plug it into that. And hopefully it doesn't break it. No, I don't want it in the geyser room. The geyser, we produce way more natural, this thing produces way more natural gas than we can use right now. So what would happen is it would overpressure. If we tried to vent like the extra out into there, it would overpressure and then just back up the system. For the stage where you need more than 2 people to play it. I know how to play it. I'm sure me or Midgie could assist. Oh, and connect the vent with a pipe, right. Actually, beep! There we go. And if it gets to the point where I need to, I can just vent all these excess gases out into space. And hopefully tomorrow we'll get this up and running. And what I'm hoping is that eventually this will just kind of, this will just kind of sieve out a lot of these extra gases we don't want out into the bad area. Into the top of the colony, basically. Our attic. That'll need to be plugged in too, but we'll let them build it, we'll set it up, and we'll get it plugged in. Oh, sweet. Super easy. Gas containers for hydrogen. That'd be it. Wait, how do you store hydrogen? I don't know how to, could they take the containers out and just put them somewhere? Grab Midgie or port you in from the US. I'd be okay with that. And this needs to be set to oxygen. It kind of, neobonium. I don't even know what half the gases that you can create. How do you make steel vapor in this? How hot does it need to be to vaporize steel? All right, here we go. Okay, oxygen is going to where it needs to be. And right now it's just grabbing natural gas and showing it out. It's beautiful. It's working. All then, yeah, we don't... With all the natural gas, I'm not too worried about power right now. And hopefully... Hopefully... You know what I... Oh, okay, hang on. Hang on. Something I'm going to do before we go any further with this. This little storage area right here. They have to use, they're using it a lot, so they're opening this thing up way more than I want to. You might need to make it so the bottom pipe doesn't supply oxygen to the top vent. Yeah, that's an easy fix there. Worried about it kind of trying to get into a problem, back it up. I think that would only be a problem if it backs up, though. I could be wrong, but I think that's only a problem if it backs up. Sector natural gas generators not on the automation grid. Ew. Automation wire. Bip. Thank you, chat. This thing is gonna have, because right now, this is the only thing, like, getting these gases out of my base. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna tell them to kind of dig out some shaft here, so that these gases. Oh wow, that thing really did. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, so I think I was right about this thing. It doesn't produce for a while, and then it kind of turns on for a while and off for a while. So we do have a source of water. It's hot, but it's a source of water. Temperature in here is going up too. Temporary solution would be to deal with this down here, so we can start working on that. Let's tell them to block this off, and then what I was gonna do is go like, well, we'd want it like there. That's fine for now. Basically just move the actual airlock I want them to use up. Connect this over so that those can actually vent towards each other. It could be wrong. Famous last word. Exactly. Who knows? Actually, those don't need to be airlocks because of the way I'm doing this, but I already got them built, so. And then we'd also want to make sure that they've kind of mined out a section, just so the gases can kind of naturally flow around there. And then we'll take this out. This will be part of the base. You could probably do the same thing over there. Kind of block it off a little. And that could be part of the base. Did you just fall? Big Bob just fell asleep up there. Interesting. That's a bold choice. See ya, Big Creek. Thanks for coming by. Oh boy. How's the... Oh, the natural gas has really flowed throughout the base, hasn't it? But theoretically, this thing should start sieving it all out. Alright, now what we can do is just hold this open for now. Or maybe we should have them actually use it like an airlock, you know. Oh, I was like, why are people up here? They're mining. Look at them go. This guy's right away. There you go. You can actually use it as an airlock as intended. Oh, wait. Hang on. Problem? That side does not need to be like that. And this one, we could just tell them to hold this open. Now, ideally, I'm getting you a beer with this. Beer, food, football. I have a great afternoon planned apparently by Leah. We're watching a football game, drinking beer, and eating food. I'm okay with this. All right, rise, gases, be gone. I mean, this is working. We're getting rid of it. Slowly. It's gonna take a long time for that to work. And are we still having power issues? We're still having power distribution problems. Oh, you know what happened? We found some algae. We found some algae. These things all turned on. And it started sucking down the power. Hey, we got a hatchling. Print them out. I haven't been researching forever. Oh, I know, but I mean, I haven't needed it in a while because we've just been struggling from one problem to the next. What do we got here? Oxalate refinery synthesizes oxalate using oxygen and a small amount of gold. Molecular forge into advanced industrial goods. Rare minerals can be retrieved from space. Wait, what? Espresso machine. Space mission. I didn't know that this was a thing. Refine metals into raw metal ore. Significantly heats and outputs liquid, the liquid piped into it. Interesting. Superheating forge. Smart stowage. Converts sunlight into electrical power and a steam turbine. That seems interesting. We know where there's some... I was like, wait, we know where there's steam. Wait, it outputs water. Okay, wait, the steam turbine could be useful. Suits. Oh, wait, don't we, Alright, I'm gonna put this on there. Don't we have everything we need for suits? Exosuit forge. Wait, we're probably gonna need, what, a textile loom? Oh, fuck me. Fuck me, we don't have a lot of room for this shit. For now, it could go down here. Put it in a diddle. Exosuit forge. So, I think we're probably gonna need both of those. Space missions sound frickin' sweet. I didn't know that that was a thing. See you later, Telkis. Not gonna play this again until Friday, but if you want, we're playing EU4 on Tuesday, Wednesday, and a little bit of CK2 on Thursday. Sorry, just cracking my back there. Look at all that beautiful oxygen down here. It's great. Great amounts of oxygen. I wonder if I should have a second one of these just to sieve off the top. Might be a good idea. Yeah, well, at least we're producing more oxygen now. We must have accidentally mined a bunch of algae somewhere. I mean, there is goop out the wazoo here. There's gold in there, too. Is that just a baby? Prince. Must be just a baby. What kind of nation are we gonna play? Well, it's either gonna be Korea, somewhere in Japan, or something else in Southeast Asia. Because, you know, China got its buff. So might as well, you know, play around with that. I'm thinking the best thing that I could do in terms of getting my my water situation situated is take a large amount of my power and just hook it up here. Put in 2 of those. I'm thinking put in at least 2 of those water coolers and just pump this water through 2 of them and then down to the bottom. That'll get me unlimited water. theoretically. God, there's no gas in here now. But it is getting, like nothing in there. It is getting rid of some of the bad gases. That's a step in the right direction. I think I'm gonna go ahead and deconstruct 2 of these. I mean, we don't have a lot of algae to work with. We can make more algae. And you know what? The algae terrarium, don't need that. We can get rid of him. Personally, I vote Japan. It's been a while since I've seen a good play since the Mandate haven't come out. I think Japan would probably get garner more interest. The problem is, yeah, like Cyrus said, I've already done Japan a couple times, but you know, we'll see how we feel when tomorrow runs around. See what kind of mood I'm in. Why are you just standing? There's not oxygen up there. If you're having trouble breathing, don't go to the attic. Yeah, we can make algae from slime, but we don't have a lot of slime. There is slime around, so we can mine it out and make algae. But I think what would probably a better idea, considering I've already got the infrastructure set up for it, is just find a way to cool down the water to a point where it's not going to disrupt the base too much. And then just pump it in down here. And then we could just use more electrolyzers. So suggested would be Jiangsu or Oirit. Oh, I hate hordes. Sorry, those are both hordes. Wait, is Jiangsu or Zhu, whatever it is that a horde? I thought that was just a normal feudal. Thought it was, at least. Pirate Daimyo. Yeah, I saw you've been doing that, Mordred. It's a lot of fun. Oda Run. I have not played as Oda before. Mordred, is there a Japanese start that gets a bonus to piracy, or are you just like hammering on piracy? Yep. Enjoy your omelets / mud. I feel like we're making slight progress. Play as so they become a pirate republic in the first year. Oh my god, really? I didn't know that. Oh, damn you, oxygen. Damn you, oxygen. What I was thinking, what is... liquid phosphorus? This seems dangerous down here. So, anyway, what I was thinking is we have a cool steam vent down here. Hey, Hockey Bird. We have a cool steam vent down here, and we are researching a steam turbine which outputs water. What if I put that on top of this? It's a small island off the coast of Korea. Interesting because they remain a daimyo, but they're tiny, but they can raid for money. That sounds really interesting, actually, Mordred. So what if we put the steam turbine, pirate daimyo all the way? That does sound really fun. Steam turbine up here. That'll get us power, which we don't necessarily need, but it would output water, which we do need. Because we are down one more tile on water because we're utilizing a lot of it for the electrolysis now. What just happened right there? Something happened there. The whole thing just went whoop down a level. This is fine. This is fine. All right, at least the pink and the orange is kind of above the base now. What is in here that is polluted? Do we have slime or algae? Liquid. We have liquid water somewhere and polluted water. Is that... Oh, that's counting as down here. What would it be under? Organic? Algae 0. There's some slime up there. Disable the showers. Well, the bathroom's on a closed loop, so they're not using any water. Hang on, I'll show you. So the showers and the showers, the empty side right now is the output. So that goes into the sieve. The sieve makes gray water. And the gray water goes back into the system. So it's a closed loop. It's not using up any extra water. Research complete. Okay, we have a steam turbine. Now, how do I make it? How to make a suit? I'm gonna make scalding threshold. Yeah, I'm gonna make 2 suits. What are they made out of? I don't know how this works. Reed fiber. I have reed fiber already. Did we not plug that in? Oh, what does the steam turbine need? Plastic mother! It's fine. It's fine. Make 15 suits. So, steam turbine is out because we don't have any oil. Balls. Son of a bitch. Okay. But we can still make suits. I have enough right now for 3 suits. If that is telling me if I'm seeing what I'm seeing there. Farm Drex. Hey, Ben. Big Iron. Welcome. Somebody did tell me that the Drex make plastic if they mutate. So that is something. We do have ranches over here that are highly polluted, but they are ranches. Get the shiny ones and get a lot of plastic. Okay, so I guess what we could do is just throw them in one of these. You, wrangle. I think there's some more. There's some more around. I think that's one. Need a hydrogen area. Well, there's plenty of hydrogen. Haven't been able to see any Oni streams because of college. It's been going pretty well. It has been going pretty well. Very much a learning process because I didn't know how to play this game, but we're figuring it out. Yeah, we produce a lot of hydrogen, and right now I'm just venting it out the top of my base. So that's getting that's not going to be too much of an issue. I think what we could do is just we already have this basically constructed here. Carve out another little section there. Have the hydrogen pumped into that. Because we're already pumping gases out the top of the base here and here anyway. Pump the what's it called out of that. Or in the hydrogen into it. I got plenty of mealwood seeds. Bob's your uncle. Going from Markiplier, who basically knows how to speedrun this game, to watching you is an interesting experience. Yeah, I have not played it very much. I have not played it very much, so it's very much a learning experience for me. Split atmosphere, oxygen, and... Well, the mealwood needs oxygen, right? Oxygen, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide. Yeah, so it would need, actually, oh, yeah, I can make that work. Hey, Jutnik. We're having a good time. CO2 would work. Orange is natural gas, yes. Orange is natural gas. There's so much of it because we got a natural gas geyser over here. So we have pretty much unlimited power. Right now, I am running the base off basically 2 natural gas generators. Wondering, okay. Pump that water soon. Yeah, you're right about that. I think we're gonna go ahead and do that here. So that's gonna mean let's just mine that little bit out there. That'll be fine. Because we're gonna lower the level a little bit. I need a pump. I'm gonna need to pump this out. Just gonna put it over here. Liquid pipe is just gonna go straight up here, and then I'll just put it right there. Oh, we actually need to go one more, don't we? Boop, just right at the top there. Copy that down. And then we're just going to run a little power line down there. It's not going to have to run forever, so it's not a big deal. And the easiest thing to do would probably be to grab it from here and then just go like this. That one would be they'd have trouble getting to that. Not a lot of water in this base. I mean, theoretically, we do have access to a pretty good source of water here if we could get enough. Oh, there's Drex all over the place. Look at these bastards. They're fucking everywhere. Oh, God. Things that shouldn't be liquefying kind of makes me nervous. Oh, I crossed a pipeline, didn't I? You're right about that. I did. So cancel that one right there. Did they already build it? Oh, fuck me. They already built it. Hey-oh. What's up?
I got his food.
Yeah, you did. Deconstruct that and that. Might have to redo that. I'll come eat soon. And then flip. Flippity flip that there. Thank you for noticing, chat. Get those redone there. There we go. Okay, get a next colonist. Exclamation point join to get on the list. We're doing the queue thing. All right, plug it in, bastard. Well, they haven't even built the bottom half yet, so I'm gonna say plug it in, bastards, but they haven't gotten there yet. Wait, hang on. I don't know. I had to restart my computer, so I don't know if the queue's open. Try it again now. There we go. What do we got? But seeds. Oh, big iron. It's not sequential. I go randomly off the list, so it doesn't matter what position you are on the list. Whenever I pick someone, it's I use the random one, the random function. Can they even get there? Yeah, they can get there. Come down here. They'll mine this little bit out, then they can run on over. It's a little warm. It's warm. Not great. 41. Well, here, let's fix that. There you go. Whew. So, I'm thinking an array of right now the best solution I have to getting a good amount of water is an array of those thermal regulators. You can only jump 2. That's 2. That's 1. That's 1. They should be fine. Oh, you know what? They'll have issue getting to this line right here. My bad. Right about that. Oh no! Fuck me. Here, let's we'll get them. We'll make them a ramp. Sorry about that, guys. You're right. You're right. Also, this is still. Did I seriously not plug that in? I swore I fucking plugged that thing in. I never plugged that goddamn thing in. Not even close. No wonder. Adoy. A blip. Bloop. A blip. There we go. There's some. Suck the oxygen off the floor, you bitch. That's not oxygen. I don't think it's just. I think it's just like reflection. Hey! Some algae. Well, you know what? They might need a little help here, too. suck it off the floor. How's that oxygen looking? Not good. Not great. Not great. We're not producing near enough oxygen to really fill the base. Not great. How's that temperature though? It's not okay. It's not bad. Hot as fuck over here, but oh yeah, woo! Yeah, it's warm over there. Airflow tiles in the floor for where are we talking? Airflow tiles in the floor for what section, KJ? Another generator to burn more of the natural gas. Well, that's the thing is, that's one of the reasons I want to set up the array of the thermo doodles. Everywhere? No, I don't need them everywhere. It's fine the way it is. The gas moves around just fine. All the lips are airflow tiles. The rest just flows around and into other places. Yeah, prepare 100-degree if you want to take a shower or take a shit. Yeah, exactly. And we have actually cleaned out a fair bit of the natural gas out of the base. I mean, there's still some bit in the lower levels here, but kind of the midsection did get kind of cleared out. What was I talking about before? I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't remember what I was talking about. I was talking about something. What's down here? Mini gas, mini liquid, polymer press, gas range. Hey, that sounds delightful. Thermal, right. If we come up here and we build a bunch of those, like, three of those guys, that'll use up 3,600 watts of power. 3,600 watts of power is what 3 of these can make. One of these things running can power just this thing, because it sucks down so much power. So if we build a bunch of those, then we could build three gas generators. That would allow us to suck down a lot more of the natural gas that we're generating all over the place. It would also produce a lot of polluted water, which we could turn into gray water. That would allow us to hook the gray water into the electrolyzers and not use the clean water for it. That's a bunch of solutions to a bunch of problems. Also, somebody's gonna need to get over here and mine out more of this shit. Sorry, whoever has to do that. 70 degrees, it's a fucking sauna. The sauna, hot tub. It's the hottest of tubs. I really don't want this overflowing and getting down to the base. Yeah, it's warm. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. Bit of a hectic day in the colony. And by bit of a hectic day, extremely hectic. What's the new guys are there? It's infectious polluted oxygen. Then I run out of gas. This thing produces a lot of natural gas. Oh, we haven't actually analyzed it, but it runs a lot. I think there's a volcano around here somewhere too. It may be this one is like a. I think I saw a volcano. I looked before. All right, but I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Just a few minutes earlier than I normally would, but I got food waiting for me and a beer, so I really want to go eat my food because I'm starving. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. I'll be picking this back up on, not Friday and Saturday, Sunday and Monday this coming week. And my next streams are going to be Tuesday, Wednesday. We're going to be playing some more EU4 over in the East. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.